Hello, everybody. How are you all doing tonight? Hello. Welcome, everybody. Hello, Tree, Michelle and Donna, Mystic and Julie, Angel, Miss Chewy, Open Food, Crazy Nurse, Lee, 1111, Number One, Wilson, Remy. Hello, you guys. How's everybody doing on this Friday evening? Hello, Tim. Hey guys, I'm sorry I've not been on for a little while, but not been feeling very well. Hello, Maxwell and Debbie. Hello, everybody. As you all know, wow. I wanted to talk about the Kiely Rodni case. I can't remember that memory of things, but did you guys hear about Little Harmony guy? They changed her case over from a missing person to a murder investigation. So, in my opinion, they count something. They count something, you guys. Hello, Lady Love and Kayla. Sugar Mama, Miss Chewy. I got Knuckles. Okay, let me go back. Hello, Jacqueline, Roger, Donna, Lady Love, Kayla, Boel, Debbie, Maxine. Let me go out. I'll be right back. Hello. I'm back, you guys. Is that better? Hello, Jacqueline. Thank you. Hello, Courtney and Remy. So happy you're on. I missed you. Oh, thank you. For anybody, hello, Miss Sherry Weeks and Angela. Can y'all hear me now? I would like to talk about this little. Hello, Joyce. Hello. Do I sound better, guys? Is it better? Okay, thank you. Well, one thing I do want to talk about. Thank you, Lady of Love and Joyce. Um, and Dee. Um, are you guys familiar with the Kylie Rodner case? The little young girl, the 16-year-old girl that went missing from a party. Um, First thing I want to say, what my opinion is on this is, um, why is a 16-year-old girl by herself at a party? I mean, left at a party at 16 years old. But my name is pronounced Jacqueline. Okay, hello, Jacqueline. Sorry about that, Miss Jacqueline. I watched a bit about it. I think she may have wrecked into the waterway. I don't know because it was. There's a lot of things that's not making sense about this story with her, and I just wanted to touch bases with you guys and see what you all think about it. Is it something that I've watched a lot of interviews with the friend. The funny thing is there was like 300 and some people at this party with her. Hello, Shirley, hot Mississippi. Hey, fun and games. You want to come up here and talk with me? Hang on, you guys. Let me put my link out here. And I have been watching some. I think it's foul play. I think some, in my opinion, I think some friends is involved in this case. The little girl, for one thing, who lets their 16-year-old stay out to 1 o'clock by themselves at a massive party? I think it's a love triangle, in my opinion. I don't know, but her friend is that's supposed to be a close friend of hers is speaking out, saying that she's supposed to be like running the search thing. Hello, Fancy Clancy and Robin Redmond and Shirley Chambers and Creative Spirit. You know, um, Hello, Bob. There's definitely something odd going on about with her friends. Oh yeah, definitely. I'm gonna show you guys an interview with her friend as well. And with them cases, there's been other cases where these kids uh hurt take their friends out and hurt them. Her girlfriend got a ride home with someone else and left her there. Well, the way her girlfriend talked, hello, Bob, is that, hello, Revy and Joyce. Sammy's involved. That's what I'm starting to think. Sammy claims to be her friend. Let me bring this up so you guys can know who I'm talking about. I'd hope you'd be my nurse. I love you. Oh, that's nice of you. It was supposed to be 100 people, but ended up being 300. It was shared on Snapchat. The thing is, there was 300. Hello, I'm a beach mama bear. There was over 300 people in that area. And hang on, let me bring it up here. 300 people at that party, yet none of them seen Kylie. Not one of them has pictures or photos or anything of this girl. I'm going to bring the images up so you guys can see who she is. Um, that to me sounds a little bit weird. Like, if she'd have been at this party all night, there would have been a lot more people that states that they seen her at this party. But they're saying there not a lot of people is. Hello, Kay. Hello, hello. I watched a lot yesterday. Don't see much on today. It doesn't sound usual for a 16-year-old. Exactly. There's no way I would have let my 16-year-old child out at a party. I know it was a graduation party, you all, but 300 people and none saw her. I call crap. Absolutely. Absolutely. Yeah, she was only 16-year-old. She graduated early. Why would her mother let her go like that and no supervision? I don't know. Even though she was checking in on her daughter, listen, I don't take texts from my children. I do sometimes, but a lot of times they have to call me and physically speak to me. But a 16-year-old going to a party by herself and driving to it up in the mountains, hell no, absolutely not. Miss Daisy, I really miss you in chat. There's so much love here. Everyone makes everyone feel welcome. I believe it will end up being Sammy and the boyfriend. A lot of people do think that. Thank you. I love you too, Miss Melanie. I love you too. But a lot of people seem to think it is her friend Sammy. Like, her friend Sammy says that she was friends with her, right? Very, very close. Um, Negative mining ain't going mining either. But she didn't even have her added on social media. So if they were that close, but her boyfriend and Kylie were friends. I think the Sammy's boyfriend and Kylie were friends. Hello, Karen. What happened to friends? Don't let friends drink and drive. Right. Well, they were all drinking because the friend admits it on the interview. And here in a minute, I'm going to let you see it. Was it a text or a call to her mom? It was a text to her mom. It was a text to her mom. And now they're starting to think that maybe it might not have been her. Hello, Cracker Jack in the gangster farm. Hello, hello. Oh, and I do want to tell you guys this. Tomorrow night is a jealous love triangle. They both dated him. Hello, Southern girl. I do want to tell you guys this. Tomorrow night is Top Dog's birthday party. Okay, we're gonna have a dance off, and we're gonna have karaoke. The best singer, the best dancer. Viewers discretion advised. You know, I'm gonna try to keep it rated PG, but with Sherry and Top Dog together, I don't know how that's going to work out, but I'm going to try to keep it PG. But we're going to have a lot of fun. We're going to laugh and joke, and it's going to get a little wild. And I hope everybody comes and joins us tomorrow night. Daisy, I'm here for you always. I love you like an aunt. Oh, thank you, Mystic. I hardly make it during the day here. LOL. Love you. Love you. I'm glad you showed up, Miss Southern Girl. Thank you, Miss Jessie. Daisy, you missed my birthday last night. LOL. I didn't come on. Well, Hunty, let me tell you something. You getting ready to get sung happy birthday to. uh, hello, Cheryl. First and foremost, no parent should allow a child to go to any party in the woods. Those parties are usually a whole lot of hard liquor and drugs. Exactly. That's something, I don't care if it was a graduation party or not. She wouldn't have been just texting me. Absolutely not. She would have been on the phone. Well, I would have never let her go. But right now we got to sing us some happy birthday because Miss Tree Tree birthday was yesterday. So here we go, guys. Take your earphones out if you're listening because you're going to hear a cowbell. Okay. Here we go. Tree Tree. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to Tree. Happy birthday to you. Tree. And many more. Happy birthday, Tree. Sorry, guys, I have to do that. If it's your birthday, you better let me know, and you're going to get sung to. Okay? Funny Gay said, just stop. But yeah, happy birthday, Tree. I'm gonna put it out in the chat. Happy birthday, Tree. And make sure you join us tomorrow, Tree, for Top Dog's birthday as well. You're welcome, Tree. I'm sorry, guys. I didn't mean to ring your ears off. But listen, if it's somebody's birthday, we're going to sing. And I hope Ricky Beaver shows up tonight. We might get him to sing us a song. Because he ain't coming up here and not singing. I'm late. Happy birthday, Tree. Oh, you guys are so nice. We're one big family over here. Uh, Miss Daisy, I didn't get the notification. Sometimes it does do that. They don't give it don't give notifications. But uh yeah. Happy birthday, Tree. But yeah, tomorrow night at 10 o'clock, party, karaoke, dancing, be there or be square. Let me put my link out here, you guys. Um, but yeah, this young girl here, I think something happened to her. Now, this was what she was wearing. This was the last known picture here of her right here with the tank top on. That's the tank top she was wearing when she went missing. And this is the last known tank top. Now, her friend has came forward, alleged friend that she said was her friend, but I'm feeling good, Kim. How about you? Make sure you hit the. Oh, thank you, wise old lady. But yeah, the friend here, she claims that let me get I'm gonna bring that girl up. Let me go back to YouTube and we're gonna bring up that interview with that girl. And I'm gonna let you see what this girl has to say, okay? Uh And the interview here is with All American Dreamcatcher. So let's find them. And Chaser. And this is where the interview is with her talking to him.
Again, when we were going around together, we were just in.
And I'm going to let you guys start out. Hang on.
He was in Napa at the time, and I think he lives in Napa.
This is the girl. Hang on. Let me go back to when he starts the interview with her. She smiles a lot in there and makes facial expressions that, we've been in the crime community enough to know that when there's some sketchy stuff going on, there's some sketchy stuff going on. Please, guys, I'm on a live, so if you're calling me or texting me, I probably am not going to answer because I'm on a live. So if you don't care to wait after the live to text me or call me, somebody's calling me. I don't know who that was. Let me see. I heard it. But yeah. But I won't be able to answer until after the live, okay, guys? So did she go to the party by herself? She went to the party with another friend, not this girl here. This is the Sammy girl that claims that she hung out with her most of the party. I forgot to say hello, farm family, when I came in. Oh, hello, always late. Hello, hello. I have a feeling that something very wrong with this young lady at night, and I remember a teenager and thinking that I was invincible, but there was a lot of bad in the world. If you listen to this girl, talk in this interview, this is supposed to be the friend. Now, she says they were very close, but they weren't even friends on social media. Okay. And this happened a week ago on the 9th. This girl ended up missing. This girl is now trying to take all the information and all the like she's wanting people to call into her and give their information and tips to her, which in my opinion is she's potential witness / suspect. The girl's car is completely missing now. And I want y'all to hear, hello, Chris. I want you guys to hear this interview with this girl. Okay, so the girl don't even have her on social media, and they're supposed to be close friends. She also talks about them drinking a lot of liquor shots. She says shots. Okay, why is this 18-year-old drinking liquor shots with the 16-year-old? This girl should have never been at this party by herself, and her mother should not have just took texts from her. We all know how fake texts can happen. That's why we need to talk to our children on the phone and make sure our children are okay. But my child would have never been at a party in the woods with 300 people. Absolutely not. She inserted herself like she thinks she's JSP. Yes, always late. That's the one I did think of when I seen this. She seems to be enjoying. Now, this is all allegedly, in my opinion. This is for entertainment purposes only. We don't have facts or nothing. This is just all our opinions. Miss Daisy, all 8 of my grandkids I have custody of asked me all day long to put you on TV. Oh, Michelle. That's awesome. Hello, Yaney. It's morning time for Yaney. Daisy, could you please unblock Jess and Yaney? Something isn't right. I don't block moderators. It's Jesse's in here. Jess and Yaney's in here, Mystic. I seen Jesse and Yaney. They're not blocked, Mystic. I just seen Jess and right there's Yaney. There's Jess. But anyway, I want y'all to listen to what this girl has to say. This is the All American Dream Chaser. He has an interview with her. You can't see them? Well, I can see them. Linky, please. All right, Sherry. I don't know why you can't see them, Mystic. Anyways, so I'm going to let you all listen to this girl and just watch her actions. Watch how she acts. She actually kind of acts like she might be smoking some doobies. I don't know. Maybe she's just tired. But I don't know. She's not cried. Now, the girl that took her that day, that had been hanging out with her that day, her other friend did cry on social media, but this one we've not seen cry. Hello, Maya May. Hello, hello, hello. There's very Sherry. Sherry, I got I got to see your face. So weird. Can y'all, Jess and Yaney, see Mystic Rose? I don't know, but I can see him in here. Some doobies. There you go. I'm gonna put you up here, Sherry. And I'm gonna play this, okay, guys? So I want y'all to hear some of this.
And it's an honor. It's a privilege to have you. I'm sorry for the circumstances, but I know you're super busy. You're pressed for time. So let's get to it. I know you've been repeating yourself all day, but what's the latest? Tell us who Kiely Rodni is. Go ahead. I'll let you have the stage.
Yeah. Okay. So thank you, Kiely.
No,
Yeah.
You're welcome. I know you're super busy. I know you got to be tired. I know you've been busy.
Well, I want y'all to listen also. She states that she was the last person to contact or talk to this girl. But really, hello, Zam. But really, how does she know that? That's never been proven. How does she know that she was the last person? If you watch her, she's loving this attention. She's loving it. I'm not saying she's involved. I'm just saying I something just don't seem right to me. And he rambles on a little bit, so I'm going to fast forward because he's rambling on.
That's outstanding for a young girl your age to. But anyway, nonetheless, I know you're pressed for time, and everybody's wanting to know what's the latest.
She looks so much like the Olsen
well, I'll let you take it from the top. Who's Kiely Rodni? Let's go back to the beginning, I guess, real quick. Just give us a rundown.
Totally, yeah. So Kiely is one of my close friends. We met through mutual friends, and we became closer in the past year to coming months recently, and she is just a light in a lot of people's lives. She's wonderful. She's smiling all the time. She's caring. She's beautiful. She's there for anybody who has ever needed her. She's very outgoing. She's outdoorsy too. She loves the water. She loves to sing. Her voice is just amazing too. And she's just a beautiful girl, and we all miss her a lot. And so,
yeah, I'm sure. You saw her at the party, right? You were at the party with her?
Yes, I was the last person to contact her after the party, and I was with her basically throughout the entire party.
So she says she's the last person to contact her after the party. So how does she know this? Yes, this case is very, very strange. Sipping shine. She loves the water too. Hello, tomatoes. Hello, Cassie. She said she was a beautiful girl. She did say that. She did say that. Hello, Cassie OC. So let's listen to what else she has to say, okay?
Sorry, I was.
No, it's okay. It's
Audra.
I know you got a lot going on. I get
it. I'm at the teen to teen meetup, so there's a lot of kids outside.
Yes, it was near Lake Tahoe.
Everybody's wanting to talk to you, and like I said, I greatly appreciate every minute I have with you. Can you take a quick look at this photo? Is this what she? Can you confirm whether or not she was wearing this at the night of the party? Is that what she was wearing?
Yeah, so that top is exactly what I saw her in. If you can see on her left side, on her hip, you can see some skin. She was wearing a black bodysuit. I remember because we went to the bathroom together, peed in the woods together a couple of times, and so that's her shirt right there. The pants were different that she wore to the party. She was wearing green Dickies pants, but that belt is definitely what she's wearing too. I remember watching her have to take it off when we were using the restroom together. We were out using the outdoor restroom, popping squat, basically. So, yeah.
That was just released from the Placer County Sheriff's Office. This picture, I just found it on their Facebook page.
Can you guys still hear this?
So there's talk about this top, the spaghetti straps top. Some people are saying it was found
at
the area. Can you confirm that, or is that
so That has not been confirmed. If it has not been posted on our Find Kiely Rodni Instagram page or on the website or on the Placer County Sheriff's Office Facebook or anything, then it is not true and it is not something that people should be following on or trusting. The information will be posted and will be coming from us when it is confirmed.
Okay.
So to let people know what to look out for, if a changed shirt or something. So yeah, that has not been confirmed.
So this is the shirt
Perfect.
that she's supposed to
So
wear.
the night of the party, the last time you saw her, can you tell us about? I guess give us a rundown of the party real quick. I understand it was a large gathering.
Yeah, so it was supposed to be a senior farewell party where all the seniors and everybody from around our area, like Tahoe and Truckee and Incline and Kings Beach, were supposed to be there. They were invited there because it was supposed to be like saying goodbye to your favorite seniors before everybody starts going off to college, because soon enough here people are going to start leaving and moving out. And so Kylie's a senior, or she graduated early, so she's considered a senior, and I was a senior, so every senior was initially invited to the party. And as well, all grades were invited just so that they could say goodbye. So I had talked with Kiely and I had known she was going beforehand. We hadn't planned on going together and we ended up not going together. She came with her best friend Mags Larson. Magdalene, sorry, is her first name.
Yeah, that's okay.
Yeah, and so she came with her, drove in with her, and then Mags ended up leaving about 10 minutes into the party with her boyfriend Ross, Mags's boyfriend, and told Kiely goodbye and everything. And they were never planning on like leaving together or staying together at the party. They just went to the party together because they were hanging out earlier in the day. And then I saw her the second she got there, and from that moment on, we were pretty much seen together all around the party. We would break off for mere moments from each other to go talk to other people or to go do other things, But we would always come back to each other. We were just going around the party. We were drinking the same drinks, being teenagers, throwing glow sticks into the party. And it started to grow really big. I would say around 10 to 10:30. It just blew up. Like, it started to get to the point where I was getting overwhelmed. And I'm a very social person. I've been to a lot of these parties. I've never been overwhelmed. I've actually been underwhelmed. But at this party, it was very large. Like, it was bigger than
why was
any
this
party we've
so
had
big?
in Truckee
What
all
was
year.
there?
For a lot of years past, there were people from what we think Sacramento, San Francisco. I remember talking to somebody who was from San Francisco, Reno, Folsom, areas that were just way out of reach from it. And it was really overwhelming and weird to see, but I didn't really think much of it. I just thought, oh, kids are around here. They have vacation homes up here. They're just coming to party because why not? So then Kiely and I were going around taking shots and just drinking. We were trading drinks with each other. We were sharing drinks with each other. We would go back to her car to get some alcohol sometimes. And then
did you hear that?
We went to her car
going around drinking drinks, sharing drinks. This was a 16-year-old girl with an 18-year-old girl. The girl that is talking is 18 years old. Okay. This little girl was probably 16 doing shots, right? With an 18-year-old girl. And this little girl's probably blown out of her mind because she's probably not used to drinking. Okay. And you know how people gets when they're not used to drinking.
Sounds like Miss Daisy. It sounds like Natalie Holloway, doesn't it?
It kind of does. It does, Sherry. I didn't know you was there.
I don't know.
See you, baby.
There were older people there, and they could have provided the drugs, the alcohol, the music. I mean, there was a lot more going on there. But I promise you, there weren't 200 people at all.
Right. 300 people is what they said. She thinks a lot about what she says.
No.
Don't say.
Miss Daisy.
Does.
Miss Daisy, I don't think Brooks would mind you using her material because I told her to use it, and she found it, showing the people at the party and all the trash littered on the ground. And it's either the beginning of the party, but it looks more like it's the end of the party. And there are a lot of people standing around, and I can't enlarge it to see
at
if she's
party. Lena said an 18-year-old's not legal either. That's true. That's right. That's right, Lena. And did she just say they went back to her car for a couple times for drinks? Yep. Y'all want me to
I'd
play
like
it
for you
back.
to play. I'd like for you to play the party where the litter is all on the ground, and to me it looks like it's the end of the party, and they're all standing around. Some are on their
Right,
phone, some not. Some you can't see in the back. So if you
right,
play that, maybe somebody can enlarge it or see it on their television.
right.
They said she had on green pants, and then
Yeah, they
somebody
said
else
she had
said
on green
no.
pants.
She was standing next to a guy with a green shirt.
Yeah.
So
Well, she
uh,
was hanging out with that friend doing
if
shots all night.
anybody,
What she said.
if anybody watches this on your TV, look
Yeah.
look closely at this group of people to
Yeah.
see if she's
And
still there.
La Soul said, and Sammy broke the little girl code. You never, never leave your friend at a party by herself when she's been drinking, especially a 16-year-old. You're absolutely right. Thank you. Thank you so much for that. Yeah. Yanni said, how did her parents let her even go? Yeah, at 16 years old. 16
No,
years
no,
old.
no, no. I have. Let me tell you guys something. This is
Uh-huh.
just a little story. It's very fast. But I went to my dad one time and I said, "Dad, tell me
Uh-huh.
no." He said, "Okay, no." I said, "Thank you." I went back on the phone. I said, "No, my father said I couldn't go."
Uh-huh.
He didn't ask me what he had to say no to until I told him. I said,
Mm,
"Dad, thank you," because my peers were trying to beat me up, bully me, and everything because they
uh-huh.
wanted me to go, and I wanted you to tell me no. He said, "Okay, I've got it. That's a good decision, Sherry." Now,
Right.
see, I was that scared. I wasn't going to do
Yeah.
that stuff. I'm not going to one of those parties. I
No
wanted him
way.
to tell me no. And he
Right.
didn't even if I asked my father to tell me no, he didn't even have to ask why. Because he knew that I wanted to get out of something that might cause myself or a lot of other people trouble. And that's
Right.
all I got to say about that.
Right. Well, Lena said, so it sounds like she went to the party with drinks in her car. So somebody bought the drinks before she got there, plus whatever the older people were handing out to them kids. Exactly. And nobody remembers seeing her at this party. They were allegedly there. Hello, bless Lulu. I bet allegedly there all night with these two girls and partying and doing shots, but nobody remembers seeing this girl there. Most parents have the 360 app in the area of country on their phone so they can keep up with their teenagers, wondering why the mother didn't have it on her phone. Why did the mother just take a text from your 16-year-old girl at 1 o'clock in the morning who is allegedly out drinking and driving? I mean, I'm sorry, I'm not trying to be judgmental with this mother, but I mean, you have to
No,
take
you're
some
not
kind
being
of
judgmental.
responsibility
You're
here.
you're being
You don't
cautious
let your
as any adult
16-year-old
would be
child
with a
go to a
child.
party like this
That's
by
all.
herself till 1 a.m. in the morning with friends that she don't even know.
16 years old,
Sounds
I had
like
to
to
be
me
in by
she's
10
went
o'clock.
right. Sounds like to me this ain't her first party that she went to. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
Sammy and
but why did
Callie
she drive
probably
so far to
both
go to this
sick, but
particular
Ellie
one?
said Callie's
Was it
phone went off.
because
Well, 33.
Jagger was going to be there, or
Wow.
was it because Sammy was going to be there? And I don't like using
Right.
minors' names, but since it's all over the news anyway, I guess we can
Yeah.
say it.
You
But
have not heard the
there was a
best
tragic
bit yet.
teen triangle going
Right.
on.
I think there was too. I'm gonna let her talk some more, guys. Here we go.
Charge her phone,
This is Sammy
and we were
talking.
talking about just random stuff, and then
That's
it's
true.
kind of hard to remember. And so,
See,
or no, we were talking
she
about
gets caught up. She says it's hard to remember.
her texting her mom and her charging her phone and stuff, and just about the party in general. And then we had a few other friends in the car, and then we all decided to go back to the party, and we were around in there for a bit. I had asked her for a ride home when we were in the car because my ride was leaving, and I wanted to stay at the concert. And so then we ended up splitting up in the party because I went to go find another ride when we got back into the party after leaving the car, so that we could
Listen, she's trying to make
sorry,
it
my
up.
mind isn't in a moment.
No, that's
But
okay. That's,
yeah.
that's okay. I want to take a couple of questions here real quickly.
He should have let
Noah
her
in the chat
finish.
wants
He
to
should
ask
have let her
you
finish.
who was fighting at the party. The girl and guy. Look into them. Was there a fight at the party?
Yeah, so there were some friendly fights that were going on. There was like we had boxing gloves. People were like trying to instigate. It wasn't anybody who had really any drama or they weren't enemies or anything. It was more just friendly fights to keep entertainment going. This happens at a lot of our parties. We just do it to have fun. If somebody gets hurt, like we have people on them, but
so it wasn't like a fight out of anger. It was just kind of a just a
That's
fun
right,
competition
Julie, I
type of
agree.
fighting.
Yeah, just see who wins and who goes home with the title. Which I will readily admit, people do end up getting in fights over who won, but not this time.
Daniel Taylor, and Nola, thank you for that comment. Daniel Taylor's in the house. Daniel Taylor wants to ask you: did Kiely have her boyfriend or an ex-boyfriend with her at the party?
No, there was no ex-boyfriend there. Her ex-boyfriend lived in Napa. He was in Napa at the time, and I think he lives in Napa. And he actually drove up the next day, the second he heard that she was missing. He's very close with her family and her. There was no anything, and she does not currently have a boyfriend. She's rocking the single life, like we used to say. She just wanted to be open and single and have fun as a kid.
I get it. She's only 16. She's just a baby. I just can't even imagine. How's mom doing? Have you talked to her mom at all?
Yeah, so I've been in close contact with the family.
How they doing? She looked just a nervous. I can't even imagine what she's going through.
Yeah.
Our thoughts and prayers are with. I'm sorry. Go ahead.
Yeah. Sorry. Continue. I'm sorry.
No, I was going to say our thoughts and prayers are with the family. This is going to be a hard time. What can we do to help? What can the public do? The web sleuths out there. What can we do to help find Kiely? What can we do to help you?
To everyone at this point around the world, I'm hoping that this is reaching, and if anybody's seeing this, just if they can keep sharing this, get the story out to neighbors and friends and family and local news stations and local newspapers and posting flyers, making flyers, screenshotting and somehow making flyers. We need this information to spread everywhere. We're trying to get posters everywhere, information everywhere, just trying to have everybody in the world at this point looking for Kiely and just trying to find Kiely. And if anybody sees anything, to report it immediately to the sheriff's, the police, the Placer County Sheriff's Office, or the numbers that have been loaded on. There's been a lot of trouble and frustration with people about the tip line, but they have to understand that there's 1,000 people in there working, getting millions of calls a day now.
I know you had stated that we're not trying to create any rumors, but there was something on the Facebook page that I wanted to see if maybe you can comment on this. It says 2 days ago on the Neighbors app, at 1 o'clock in the morning, a topless female was being chased by a Honda CRV and was pulled back into the vehicle in Sacramento, California. That's about an hour and 38 minutes away from Prosser Campground. Kiely drives the Honda CRV. Her tank top was possibly found at the scene. I know we just discussed that. We can't verify that is true. Down the road from so they're saying her tank top was found at the scene down the road from the Prosser Campground. The timestamps could be off due to a camera clock being accurate or inaccurate. But I don't know is there anything you can comment on that?
Yeah, so we are investigating into that currently from my knowledge of the detectives, and it has not been confirmed nor denied that if that is Kiely, but we do not believe that her shirt has not been found. I can confirm that her shirt was not found, nor were any articles of her clothing at all.
Okay, I want to let's repeat that. The spaghetti strap shirt that was claimed to have been found, that was not hers.
No, it was not hers. It was investigated by the FBI and the cops and everything.
Thank you so much for clarifying that. So the spaghetti strap shirt, the top that was found, that did not belong to Kiely Rodni. Thank you for that, Sammy.
Yeah.
So she didn't.
So I can't. So now when we watched the press conference, the police were saying that they're trying to get everyone that was at that party to come forward. So should we should we get that message out as well to everybody that was at that party that they needed? Yeah. Who did they contact?
Well, I've been not in charge, but I've taken on the responsibility of trying to get in contact with everybody at that party.
You shouldn't be. The
posted
LE.
Teen meetups.
You guys hear that?
Where there's no adults, no parents, and no media coverage.
Did you guys hear that? She's trying to get a hold of everybody. No, that's not your place. That's the law enforcement's place to do. I
Amen.
understand why the law enforcement is not
Amen.
letting this girl. She was
They
in a
know
black
what to
tank
do more
top,
than anybody
not
else knows.
not hers. Why isn't law enforcement stepping in and putting these kids aside? These kids does not need to be a part of this investigation. They were this girl especially because she was the last one who allegedly was seen with her. I smell something fishy. I do, guys. They have, let's see, there's dive teams here. This
Yeah.
is where
I
they're
know who smells
search
like tuna.
teams.
I know who smells like tuna since you said it was
Why?
fish.
But what I don't understand, yeah,
I know who
Sammy,
it
you're
is.
not LE. What
This
I
is
don't
too
understand
easy.
is why is law enforcement letting this young girl take
This is too
control?
easy.
Where is this mother? Is this mother that naive? Sammy lives for the attention. Well, they wasn't even friends. They wasn't even really friends, is what other people are saying. They didn't even have each other on Facebook or social media. So, if they were that good of friends,
Miss
why
Daisy,
would
where
they?
is the card? Where is the card?
I don't know. They're looking for the car. They're looking for her necklaces as well. Why are they looking for the necklaces? Why is that necklace so?
Have they
Why is
checked
those
all of her
necklaces
routes
so
that she would
important? That's what
go
I
back
don't
home?
understand. Sammy Wells, where is Kylie? Sammy Wells. Yeah, that's crazy. We're gonna listen to her some more right quick, okay?
Everybody stays anonymous, and everybody does not get, like, everybody is just talking teen to teen. We have interviewers, only about 7 or 8 of us, and that's the limit we're trying to keep it at, to keep the information kind of in a simple one source area that we can go to. And we've moved locations.
Is that true? Did the ex-boyfriend date Sammy? Did that really happen? Because that right there is very fishy. They would have found the car if it was on accident or something. I agree. Ellie needs to shut her down. Exactly. Because she's really messing up this case. Kind of like Jody Sue, guys. How does she just not know where her friend went? Exactly. At that age, I watched my friends like a mama bird. Well, I believe they were doing more. In my opinion, I think there was more going on than just drinking. It is like a Lifetime movie. I
If
feel
your
like,
child ever comes to you and says, "Tell me no," just say the word no.
yep.
Because they're telling you they want you to get them out of a bad situation. So remember that,
Right.
parents.
Fancy Clancy said, I feel like Ellie is allowing Sammy to dig a hole if they think she might be a suspect. That's a good idea. Absolutely. Hello, Frankie. Hello, Pandas. Hello, hello. Let's listen to the rest of what she has to say.
Multiple, trying to make things more convenient in the Tahoe area, in the Truckee area. We've held one last night, and then we held one tonight, and we had a lot of teens come out today and explain things. It's just a way for teens to not feel the pressure of getting in trouble by their parents, or to feel like the cops are going to get them in trouble, or to feel that the media will spread their face all over the internet. We're just trying to get teens to be honest, because kids will tell kids who they kissed, and kids will tell kids who they drank with. And
they don't want mom and dad to know what really happened at the party.
Exactly.
I totally get that, and that's good that you're doing that. Laura Truan just was in the comments. Laura Truan says you're doing a great job, Sammy. So I'm trying to think, what else can you tell us that can help? Anything specific about that car? Is there anything like, I don't know, maybe did the car? Oh, okay, go ahead.
Exactly.
Yeah. So a lot of us just remember today because again, we weren't ever really looking severely at her vehicle when we were just friends with her, but we do all remember that she has a sticker of a bull. We don't have the exact sticker, but it's a sticker of a bull that is right under the windshield wiper. Right under that is where the back windshield, the animal. It's a sticker of a bull, the animal, like a cow with horns.
Okay.
Right under the back windshield wiper. It's
Okay.
right under that, and her
Wow.
car does have hubcaps, because in a lot of these pictures, cars don't have hubcaps. Her car has Honda hubcaps.
Okay. Wow.
She really
So look
has
for that
studied
car
this
that
girl's
has it may have a
hubcaps.
bull
Do you guys find
sticker, a
that
sticker of a
fishy?
bull on the.
Do you guys find it fishy that she knows so much about her car? I really think that's fishy. How does she know?
I agree. Why did she not take someone she trusted with her?
Right. Not friends on social media. Sammy and Jugger are friends. Neither are friends with Kiely. All of a sudden, they are best friends, and even Jugger is suddenly the boyfriend. Attention, or there's something up. Yeah, who did Sammy get a ride with? That's what I'd like to know. Who did she get a ride with? Why ain't she talking more? This happened before in another case where they took their friends out and killed them, and then went to the family and acted like they were grieving and helped search. That happens all the time. I would have never noticed the hubcap unless they were trying to hide the car. You know, I think that's a little weird. Why she would know so much about her friend's car. You know, I'm gonna let you listen some more, guys. Here we go.
The back window, that 2013 Honda CRV. It's a silver car
and there's a
with
sunroof as well.
Okay, so I'm going to bring this up. If you all ever watch the interview room, you will see that not the interview room, but behavior panel, watch how she bites her lip. That is one thing that shows deception. In my opinion, watching this interview, how she bites her lip, like she wants to talk. If you guys have ever watched the behavior panel, that is possibly signs that she's holding something back that she knows about. So let me back up and let you watch this. Watch how she acts.
A sticker of a bull on the back window. That 2013 Honda CRV. It's a silver car,
and there's a sunroof as well.
And it has a sunroof. Okay, that's another good detail. So it has a sunroof and it has a bull sticker. There's a sticker of a bull, the animal, a bull, on the underneath the back wiper, the rear wiper, the rear.
Yes, right underneath it.
Okay. Jane Darby is wanting to ask you, anyone that you noticed hanging around her? Was there anybody was hanging around her? Did you notice anybody around her?
To be fully honest, I was inebriated at the time, so I wasn't
I get
fully attentive of who exactly was around us. When we were going around together, we were just in a lot of different huge groups of people we had never met, because her and I are similar in the sense that we're both very social. We'll talk to anybody we meet. We love meeting people. And so
okay, so they were in lots of huge groups of people, yet no one seen them.
Oh my gosh.
No one seen them. I think that's weird. Sexy Plump Potato said, when Sammy said, we don't want anyone to get in trouble, that told me she knows more than what she's telling, in my opinion. Sammy and Jagger has inserted themselves too much to be questionable, in my opinion. Again, I agree. They're hiding something. They're hiding. They had to be more than one person. What I think is when they went back to that car, something happened. Some kind of falling out happened. She's in her car somewhere. Wherever they find that car, they'll find that girl. This girl right here knows way too much about that car. I would never know that much about my friend's car. Never. In my opinion, she knows way too much. Yep. Hang on, let's finish this up. I don't want to get I'm gonna have to switch pages. I'm still gonna let you listen to it. I'm gonna switch pages because I don't want to get a copyright strike, but I still want you guys to hear this. So let me bring up the pictures of Kiely again on here, and I'll bring it back up for you guys because I don't want to get a let's see what Sammy says. Bonnie Spun says Sammy trusted Kylie about 11:30 p.m. To take a ride with. This means she was sober. So, did Kylie decide to get wasted after she told her mom she will be home and leave in 45 minutes? I'm not for sure,
You know what?
but
There are guys that are still out there that put medicine in your drinks. This reminds me so much of Natalie Holloway. There were older people there, older men and older women,
mhm,
and have thought about this. Maybe she was given a date rape drug.
maybe.
You know, I
Yeah,
had
I
to
feel
happen
like
to
that
be.
people know
I
more.
had to happen to be. I don't remember a thing about a thing, but I
I
did
think one
wake
of
up in my own
the parents
home
used Kylie's phone and
instead
texted
of being
the mom she was on her way.
disposed of.
I do too, Hot Dragon. I do. Sexy Plump Potato said, Miss Daisy, you should be fine. I wouldn't suggest putting the creator's link in the chat to give credit to the video and maybe put the video on speed. Okay, I'll do that. Thank you.
You
Well,
know, you could use Brooks' video. It's a picture of the party and how trashed up it was. And so I think it was the end of the party. Could have been the beginning, but it looks like it was the end of it. You can only count
That's
like
what we
Yeah.
were doing.
26
will.
people.
All right, we're going to listen to the rest of this, okay?
And
Oh,
everything.
you girls are amazing. I'm just impressed with it, but it's so sad that this has happened. I just, man, my heart goes out to the family. I just, she's a beautiful young girl. She's only, I got a daughter the same age. Lord, I can't imagine what they're going through. I just can't imagine. I'm just trying to think. I'm assuming that they're checking mine shafts. Maybe the car went down off the road into a ravine. I don't know.
That's what I
What's the
thought.
phone? What about the phone? Can you tell us about her cell phone? Is there anything
Did
specific
they
you can tell
follow?
us?
Did they
Go ahead.
So
follow
it
her
has
route
a.
back where
It's
she came
we're having
from
trouble remembering what
to
color.
look
Like
for the
my
car?
cell phone is a green phone, but I have an orange case on it. But we do know that her phone has a black case on it with a sticker on the very middle back that says sex wax on it, and it's an iPhone, not the Samsung that was found. It's an iPhone.
So it's an iPhone.
I forget which generation and which like number, but I can post about that or something or get in contact with you.
Okay. Real quickly, Laura Truman wants to ask you, what about pictures and social media posts? There has to be evidence this party went down. I'm sure there's people taking photos or TikToks. I'm sure there's got to be a TikTok video of the fight or something, right? There's got to be something out there.
Yeah. So there's hundreds of videos. We have videos of people taking videos.
Oh, wow.
We have
very good. Very good.
Hundreds of videos, hundreds of pictures. We've asked everybody to send us any videos and any pictures we have, even if it's a picture that looks exactly like something else sent us. It could have different angles. We are looking at an app called Be Real, which is where a lot of kids waited because the Be Real, it's an app where you can post a picture and there's 2 minutes at random points in the day. There's only one a day. And it comes as a notification will pop up on your phone that says, you have 2 minutes left to post your Be Real. Like everybody has, you can post it later in the time, but you're supposed to post it in that time. We're looking at everybody's Be Reals because we know a lot of people waited until they were at that party to post their Be Reals. So we're looking for people to look back in their Snap memories. Anybody that we can see in those videos, anybody that we can see in those Be Reals. We are looking at Instagram posts, photos taken on video cameras, photos taken on Snapchat, videos on all of these, and everything.
Okay. She lived fairly close. Is this picture correct? She was about 12 miles away. The Prosser family campground was roughly about 12 miles from her house. Is that correct?
That dot is not exactly where she was located. It's a little bit more to the right and towards the little blue lake that you can see up from it. It was a little bit closer to that lake, but definitely that's about, it would have taken about 30 minutes for her. We found out about approximately 30 minutes for her to drive that way, 38 maybe.
This is crazy. I mean, you know her being a friend. I mean, your thoughts on her running away? Would she have a reason to run away? I'm just trying to come up with anything that, I mean, it's just, what are your thoughts on that? I mean, what do you think?
To be fully honest, from what I believe about Kiely, all ideas are still open in the air, but she's not the type of girl to run away. She loves people too much, and she has too much care in her heart to leave people and not leave a note or talk with one of her friends or something. And she
seems so much.
Would get out and that people would be worried about her. And she's a smart girl. She
so
graduated honors early from high school and going to attend college. And she had plans for her life. She seemed really happy.
And I'm sure she wouldn't want to put her mom through this.
No,
like her mom just is destroyed.
Her mom is her life. Her mom is fully invested in her life.
I can see that. I can see she's got very loving parents, and I can tell this is hard on them. And like I said, our thoughts and our prayers are with the family. We really want the best. We want Kiely to be found. DG's asking you. I think she's in the water in the car, drove in the water. Have they checked the water? I'm sure they probably have. But
hello,
is there anything you can tell us about? Have they sent dive teams in? Do you know, or anything like that? Or
yeah, so there have been dive teams sent in, and I can pretty much only say they've done thorough searches through the waters, through the lakes surrounding. They are searching the waters. They are searching the campgrounds and everywhere, related lakes that are near, because Boca and Stampede are two reservoirs that are near there as well. And they are doing searches through there every single day. They have been for the past 3 days. They have done extensive searches to points that you wouldn't even believe the FBI and those people they are going.
I'm impressed with what I've seen. I've seen some of the photos of the search and rescue crews out there, the volunteers, and no, I've seen they got a heavy presence. They're working it. They're definitely working it.
And we're so thankful to them.
Oh yeah, they're definitely working hard to try to find her, and we watch the flight patterns. They got a helicopter. I don't know. Can you comment on the helicopter? Is there a reason they're flying in that area?
Yeah,
I don't know what's going on. Go ahead.
Yeah, so they're flying helicopters around those areas because if they're shining spotlights down to see if there's any reflection, to find her car, to see if they see anybody. We're taught here in Truckee that during the winter, in case there's an avalanche or you're trapped out in the winter, that you can shine a reflective light, like using your phone screen and shining it towards the sun to say an SOS or to let helicopters.
I got her on high speed. Do you all want me to slow it down or leave it at high speed? I can slow it down if you want me to. Hello, Molly, go heavier. No, there's no emotions, and you can see her biting her lip. Hello, Rogue House. Happy Friday. You can see her biting her lip. I just feel there's something suspicious about this girl. That's just my opinion. Here we go.
And airplanes know that you are out there, and to signal somebody from the ground if you're able to. That's something we're taught from a very young age in our school system.
That'll be very interesting. That's very good.
Yeah.
I never knew that. That's very interesting. You taught me something. I live in the desert. We don't worry about snow.
Yeah, definitely.
But no, I know where you're at. I've been there a bunch of times, and I know they get a ton of snow up there. It's just crazy. Yeah. But no, that makes perfect sense. But so they're flying around looking. So the car's nowhere in the area. She's got to be out there somewhere. Can you share your honest thoughts or opinion as to what you think may have happened to her? Do you care to share that?
To be fully honest, my biggest concern is that somebody, and I've said this in other interviews, somebody knew she was drunk, offered to give her a ride home, and they didn't give her a ride home. And they could be across the world at this point with how long she's been gone. And I'm worried that
Okay. I want to address what she has to say. Hello, Blue Eyes. Lots of weekend homes, so her car could be hidden in a broken garage. Okay. She's pushing the kidnapping theory, but yet they can't find her car. But yet somebody offered her a ride home and took off with her. Well, if they did that, then where's her car? If they offered her a ride home, where is her car? They can't find her car. Oh, thank you, beautiful sunflower. Welcome to the Critters Crime family. Thank you. Woohoo! Thank you. Welcome to the Critters Crime. But I mean, did you all catch that? If she's kidnapped, if someone did take her home, where's her car? Because her car is gone too. Her cell phone's gone. Her car is gone. This girl knows more than what she's saying. She keeps looking up like she's trying to remember the life. Yep. Classic Don Wells.
Yes, they do. When they start looking up.
A kidnapping story. Hate when cards expire. Oh, thank you, beautiful sunflower.
I told my caregiver, I said, why do you keep looking up? You think
in my opinion, this girl's lying too.
What?
Yeah.
I know what was going on.
She just keeps looking away, grabbing her lips.
Oh, she does.
She's asked.
Do you see any emotion? Miss Daisy?
Yeah, she's not showing no emotions.
Close friend and someone died, would you not show more emotion?
She's loving the attention, I'll tell you that.
Oh.
And she's telling everyone to give her information. Everyone. No, she don't need the information.
No,
She
she's
is
not
a
telling
possible
facts. She's telling
suspect
the
in this
facts the way
case.
she sees them.
Yeah. If they're telling the truth, you don't have to think so hard. She stumbles on her words too much. Absolutely. That's my opinion too, you all. They need that bell at Walmart whenever you ring the bell at Walmart. It's time to Hey,
Hey, Ricky, I agree
Ricky
with you about
Beaver.
that.
Hello,
I'm going to take
hello.
a whipping to go to Walmart.
Sammy went to the same acting school as Candace. Yep, there you go, Maya. I agree. Your facts are
Seriously,
not
show
right,
me a tear.
Stacy. Can
Show me a
Sheila,
tear.
baby, do you want to come up and talk about this? If you know a lot more about this case,
What do you mean your facts are not right, Miss Daisy?
she can.
What did she say that is not right?
She might know more. She can come up and talk about how is there 200 people and no
All
one
right,
saw
Sheila
anything.
Smokey, you're in
300
danger
people,
now.
Helen. 300. Kmart needed that bell for the red light specials. I know. I think Sammy and Jaggins. Hang
Miss
on.
Daisy needs to be a greeter and ring that bell and say, "Welcome to
Where did I
Walmart.
see that at?
Get all
I
you
think
can
Sammy and
while you
Jagger knows
can."
more. I do too. I wouldn't have been able
Her
to
facts
function
are
if my
right.
best friend disappeared. Me
Don't
neither.
you even start with me, Sheila
This
Smokey.
girl, I don't know, y'all. I
Don't you
might be
start with
wrong.
me.
Why did Jagger want people to give him the tips to filter through before it goes to the sheriff? They are clearly hiding something, in my opinion. It's not normal for teens to insert themselves like that. Absolutely. Absolutely. They should. I don't know
Oh,
why the law enforcement is allowing that. I don't
who
know
has not
why.
seen the teenager film on Idea with
And the
a
mother believes
cheerleader
this
where
little
one
girl.
wanted to be a cheerleader, the other couldn't make it, that one that couldn't make it killed the one that did, and
Okay,
all that crap.
Roadhouse.
This is what's going on. This is a bunch of teenage, let's just
Something
kill each
happened.
other because that's all they know
That
now.
girl got too drunk, probably got into a fight. They probably hurt her during this fight and got rid of her car and disposed of her
And
body
they panicked. They
and panicked.
panicked.
Yep.
Everybody
And
at
why
that
wouldn't
party
anybody be
panicked.
talking? Nobody's talking right now. Nobody
Well, I bet a lot of people
is
left
saying
that
they seen
party in
this
a
girl.
hurry. I bet they left at that party. There was no way 200 people would be there.
Right.
That congregation of people, I counted 26 of them. I
Right.
can't see everybody that are shorter than the persons in front, but I counted 26.
He
So,
said,
and what the
I've
way the
never been
ground
on
was
panel.
littered and everything, beer
Well,
cans and
Sheila, if you
whatever,
want
paper
to talk
cups.
about it in the chat, I'll read your comments. If you know more about the case, I don't mind. Because that's ultimately what we want to find out, the truth. We're just going over this case and what
Oh,
we know
Miss
so far.
Daisy, are you speaking to me?
I know I'm talking to a girl in the chat.
Oh, okay. Thank you.
Vaughn
I
said
got
first
really, that just
she
scared me for a
misspoke
minute.
and said she was driving. And then she was in the passenger seat. How do you make that mistake?
I want to
Exactly.
know how you know that, Von Rose. Were you there?
Well, they know a lot about this case, Sherry.
Well, I don't
She
know
had
how
a
much they
laptop in the
know, but
car.
I don't
Why
think they
can't they
were
track that?
there.
I don't know what they're doing. Maybe they have. I'm kind of new to this case, so we talk about it together and learn together. But what I've observed so far is pretty shady when it comes to these kids. That
Very.
would be my. If I was the mother, I would be so suspect.
If I was a parent of anybody at that party, I'd be interrogating my kid and saying,
I
"What
would
did you?"
be. I
I
would
wouldn't have
ask
let him
every
go in
one
the
of
first
them.
place.
I would have been out there
I would
myself
not let him
asking
go the
people.
first place, but when they
They
came
still
on, boy,
haven't
I
got
was
an
going to
Amber
keep them
Alert on this
in
case.
interrogation.
Um,
My
her
opinion.
so-called friend left her there. Yeah, that's what I was saying. They left her there. Two people drove out there with her and then left. How did they get left back? Who with? Exactly. They know there's something going on here. In my opinion, there's definitely more going on than what this girl is saying. I heard her say that she slipped up and yes, she said she was driving. Yeah,
She did. But remember what she said before that? She
Who said
wasn't
that
in the state of mind to drive anywhere.
they
Go
was
back and look at
drinking,
the
taking
comments.
shots? So
Well, she's
allegedly,
just
this 18
she's
year old.
blaming it on the victim.
Oh yeah. Sheila meant that her comment made it to the panel. Oh,
Makes
okay.
makes me madder.
Uh, Tiny Dancer said, "I never been confused about whether I'm driving or riding in a vehicle." Exactly. Sheila said Sammy is giving herself away by her interviews. Absolutely. I'm gonna let y'all listen to the rest of this interview, okay?
A feeling, and obviously, I don't know. I have a feeling that she's still alive and she's still out there and she's still fighting, but that
Alive and
there's
still fighting.
somebody else involved, and that's not confirmed. That's just what I believe. I think there has to be somebody else involved in this. But
You
It's
think?
yeah,
it's just so
Watch how
sad.
she acts.
Uh, you know, Rhonda's wanting to ask you, did she wear an Apple Watch? Do you know, did she wear an Apple Watch?
no, I don't believe so. I don't remember
Uh,
ever seeing her wear one.
No, but it's the same thing in the
It's not something I
computer.
pay really close attention to. We're
It's
not the
like
type
a
to be like,
computer on
oh,
your
look at what I
arm.
have on my wrist. I'm so rich, So
yeah, I know you girls are amazing. You seem like wonderful people, and I'm so sorry that you're going through this. Romans 125:26 wants to know: was there any cameras at the campground going into the campground? Is there any cameras there?
no,
No
there's no
cameras.
cameras out there. The closest cameras would be the traffic cameras that start on I-80 near the rec center. It's hard to describe exactly where, but I think it's on Truckee Way. But it's 89 is very
I don't know.
covered in cameras. There's not a lot of cameras there.
Shaney Jones wants to ask you on your last call, did she let you know who the quote unquote friend was that was driving her home?
Yeah, so this is a common misconception. She was not being driven home and she was not driving. So, okay, at the end of the party when she called, when I saw her,
Hello, Rose
she
Boo.
was supposed to give me a ride home because I had asked her to give me a ride home because I wanted to stay later. I then realized later in the party that I believe she was drunk, and I knew she was drunk, and so I did not want her to be driving me home, because I know about drunk drivers and all that, and so
Smart.
and I figured she would be staying there or she would find a ride home because she's a smart girl. She's smart enough to know, she's smart, and so then
Look
I
up,
told her
look
as I was
up.
leaving the party, I was making sure to find her to
Okay,
tell
let
her
me
that I
stop
had
it.
another
Yes,
ride
you
home.
are.
Yeah, she does know where all the cameras are. She knows
She
there's no
says
cameras in the campground,
allegedly.
obviously. She noticed the hubcaps, but not the Apple Watch. Yes, Bob. There you go. How did nobody see anything? Exactly. And she slips up a couple times. I just noticed she said something about, just listen to the things she says. She's very observant about certain things. Very, very. She knows too much about the cameras. This was
Well,
bad.
if you'll go back through all this, Miss Daisy, she uses past
She's
tense.
lying. I think she is too, you
She
guys.
does use past tense. If you go back and listen to all of it.
Uh huh. She tries not to, though. That's strange, alive and still fighting. Maybe she drugged her for some guy so she could have Jagger. I don't know. Hi, Miss Emily. Hi, the other Sharon. The cameras. Exactly, you guys. Exactly. Hello, Tammy. Tree said she may have gotten camera info from Ellie. She might have, but she's very, very observant about this girl's car.
She's
Where her
about
home
as
is
torn
very
up. She's about as torn up about this as Candace was about Summer.
right. That's what I'm saying. And the thing is she's trying to throw the abduction theory, but the girl and said that she thinks somebody took the girl and took her for a ride home. But where is her car? Where is her cell
That's
phone?
what I've been asking. Where is her car?
Exactly. Her whole car is gone. Is there evidence in that car? Is there blood evidence? Was there a struggle?
Is that car in some sort
Once
of
a
lake?
person dies in that
Is there
car,
a lake
when they can
nearby or
pick up that
somewhere
scent,
or a
what,
dock
16
or a
seconds?
boat ramp where they could have just shoved it in the
15
water
seconds?
because she OD'd on alcohol and drugs she's
They
never
may have gave
had?
her something in her 16 years old.
Excuse
Absolutely.
me, 16-year-olds don't know crap.
Exactly.
Well, I
Who
used to be
knows
16, Miss
where all
Daisy,
the
and you did
cameras are
too.
and what?
We
Exactly.
thought we knew it all, but we didn't.
She did check out everything, Vaughn. She did. She's mixed up. She mixed it up. Sometimes talks in the present and sometimes in the past. Right.
Amen, Deborah Ann. I caught that. Good catch. Good catch, Deborah.
Sherry. But I think a
Excuse
bunch of
me,
these kids were jealous of her and she pushed her in the lake to make her look like an accident. I think if she would have been in the lake, they would have found her. If they put her in the lake, they took her
Miss
car and her somewhere. Yes, ma'am.
Miss Daisy. May I ask you something?
Uh huh.
Okay, all these kids were supposed to be there. This is a
Hmm.
private campground, family campground. Everybody kept saying it was a state park, and I kept telling them no, no state park is going to let that many people in, and there are not that many campsites for that many people.
Right.
If indeed that's how many people there were.
Right.
Okay, I think she might have been slipped a Mickey, a drug in her drink, and she just kind of went out of it. And then maybe she even died because of an overdose of alcohol and no telling what they gave her. She's
Right.
16. Remember, she's 16 years old.
This girl's 18, but Kylie was
I
16.
know she's 18, but no. Kylie was 16, Miss Daisy.
I know. I know. And she
An
was
early
drinking
16
with
year
her.
old.
Lake Tahoe is a very, very deep lake. Well, let's listen to the rest of this, guys, and then we'll talk about this. Misty said, "Hang on, I'm from a small town, and I know where the cameras are in our town, but not because I'm planned disappearance, but so I know where the lights I have to stop at."
Well,
But
where do
she
you
knew there was not
disappear?
no cameras at the campsite as well. That's the
Where do
thing.
you disappear to, Misty?
Uh, Sherry, I don't know. Listen, uh, I also think it's possible that Kylie and Sammy have an argument about Jagger.
Oh my gosh.
Sammy and Jagger seems to
There's your
want to get
answer. There
control
you
over
go,
the investigation very quickly.
sexy plump
I
potato.
don't
I've been saying that the whole time. It's a
right.
tragic triangle between teenagers. Terrible.
This, in my opinion, and this is my opinion, this girl knows a heck of a lot more. She's biting
Okay.
her lip, she's rolling her eyes up, or she's trying to think about things to say. She seems to
Right?
be very confused. Can a 60-year-old drive past midnight? Exactly. Why is this mother letting a 16-year-old child at a party like this at 1 o'clock in the morning to drive home? I mean,
No.
and then
Wait.
just take a
And it
text
wasn't
from her?
Miss
There's no
Daisy, it
way.
wasn't even close to her home. Think about it. She had to drive an hour and a half, I think, to
No,
get
I
to
think
this
it was 12
place.
minutes from her home. It was
I
12
mean,
minutes.
I might be mistaken, but you can research it.
I
I think
did.
she drove an hour and a half.
No, it was just 12 minutes from her home.
Okay, I'll be
Yeah,
quiet.
it was 12 minutes from her home. But still, yeah, I don't care how long it is. You don't let your child out drinking and partying at 16 years old till 1 o'clock in the morning. No
Oh,
way.
in
No
that.
way.
I
No
loved her and always
way.
said bye and for her to have fun at the party.
No
And then when I
way.
left the party, we were pretty much on 89 with my ride. And she called me as I was in the car in the passenger seat, and she was like, "Hey, where are you? Do you still need a ride home?" And I was like, "No, I'm okay. Like I'm in the car right now. I'm like getting driven home now." But Kylie did not have a set ride home, and I was under the impression that she would either sleep there or find another ride home. Um, and it was not known that anybody was going to give her a ride home. She was not, when she called me, she was not in a car. I could hear the party and many people talking in the background.
Oh wow. So we don't really have a lot to go on then, as far as where she could be. There's no uh, nothing. So we're just going to keep following this, and it's very possible that maybe somebody did abduct her. That maybe somebody was watching her. I mean, it's just a sad possibility, but my goodness, our
Yeah.
hearts. I don't know. Is anything else you'd like to say before we let you go? And I know you're busy. I don't want to keep you tied up with us, but I greatly appreciate all your time, Sammy. You're an amazing girl. I know you got a great future ahead of you. Stay strong. What's your final words? If Sammy's out there watching this right now, just perhaps she's out there watching. If there's anything you could say to Sammy right now, what would you say to her?
It's Kylie, just by the way, but if Kylie's out there watching
I'm
this,
sorry, Kylie. I mean,
yeah,
I apologize.
don't worry.
I just my mind's going 1,000 miles an hour. It's just this is very emotional,
Yeah.
but no, I'm sorry, Kylie.
Thank you. Yeah, no, it's totally fine. If Kylie were out here watching this, I would just want you to know we are doing everything to try and find her. We are we are making this go worldwide. We will find her. We will find what is happening, and
Okay. She's supposed to be talking to Kylie, but evidently she's not. She's not talking to Kiely because she knows Kiely is not well.
Because
Why isn't
Kylie
she
is dead, and
exactly?
they
In my
killed her.
opinion,
They killed
did
her.
he say her
She
name
killed
wrong?
her. Look at her face right now.
She's supposed to be talking to Kiely. She's not. He said, let me rewind that back. If
Okay,
what you can say to Kiely, say it now. Okay.
say it.
All right. Listen. Well, listen to what
Watch
he
her
If,
has to
if there's
cry.
anything you could say to
And she
Sammy
smiled.
right
I
now,
mean,
what would you
Sam,
say to her?
It's
Kylie.
Kylie, just
To
by the
Kylie.
way. But if Kylie's out there watching
I'm
this,
sorry, Kylie. I mean, I apologize.
don't worry.
I just my mind's going 1,000 miles an hour. It's just this is very emotional.
Yeah.
But no, I'm
She's
sorry,
not
Kylie.
addressing
Thank you.
Kylie.
Yeah, no, it's totally fine.
Hang on. If Kylie's out there somewhere, why ain't she addressing Kylie? Address Kylie.
And
If
why
Kylie were
did
out
she
here watching this,
smile?
I would just
Why
want to know
did she smile?
we are doing everything to try and find her. We are contacting. We are making this go worldwide. We will find her. We will find what is happening, and we just want her home. We don't want to get anybody in trouble. We don't. We just want her home. We love her, and we would do anything to see her again. I personally, I just want to drink a boba with her again and laugh and tell the story. And when I see her, I'm going to absolutely tackle her to the ground, but I'm going to give her the most love that she's ever felt, and I hope she knows she's loved. This whole community is looking for her. The whole world at this point is looking for Kylie. Kylie, if you're out there and you can hear this, please fight. Keep fighting. Don't give up. We are coming. We are working. We will not stop working. I will stay up day and night. I have her completely. We want you home. We just want you home. And yeah.
Very, very good, Sammy. I'm so sorry that you're going through this. I'm so sorry the family's going through.
Okay, I do want to say this is that this guy is called All American Dream Chaser. I'm going to post his link on here to this channel. Let me see if I can to this. Hang on. Well, let's just.
All right.
That's
I
the,
hope Christine's up here because she's
Christine
got a
is
good
up
mind
here.
for this.
Hi,
She's
Sherry.
up here.
Surprise.
Let me
I
try to
can't
find
see
the
it
link.
because of the
Investigated
little...
by.
Hey, Christine.
Hi, you letting your butt run free?
I'm going to post
All
this
day
link
long.
in the chat, and I'm going to post it in the description. This is the link to the channel if you want to go back and watch that. Yeah, credits to All American Dream Chaser. He's the one who did the interview with her. But yeah, alcohol is what caused the situation. But she says she wants to drink a bottle with Kylie. Exactly. She didn't even want to address it at all.
Well, what does that tell you?
I think Christine is driving, y'all. Crime
Yes,
of
I cannot
opportunity.
see the chat. I'm sorry. Hi, everybody.
No vehicle.
Hi,
Oh,
Christine.
that's weird.
Hi,
They
Be
should hear
careful.
the
Be
alert.
careful where you're going to, darling.
I will. I've
I
not
think
heard about this case at all. So,
I have, and it's caught my interest. It's only been a week since this girl went missing. She was at a party and with her
what
friend.
state is she in?
I think it's in Tahoe. It was at Tahoe, in Tahoe. And I'm not for sure what state that's in.
Yes. Nevada. Nevada.
Nevada.
Yeah.
Sherry
Lake
knows.
Tahoe, Nevada.
It doesn't need to go worldwide. It just needs to focus on the area as soon as possible. They need to look at the lakes because they took that girl's car somewhere and dropped her car. This girl knew exactly everything on this girl's car.
If anybody knows what hunch punch is, back in the old days, it's the same thing of this baba or boba. You just throw everything into a cooler, vodka, pineapple juice,
Tahoe,
Hawaiian
California.
punch, stir it up with a paddle.
They are
Everybody
owning
dip
it
their
for
guts
a
in.
reason, not to be fooled. Right.
And I think she could have died from alcohol poisoning. Plus,
well, the thing is,
drugs.
her little friend is in charge. Is trying to take charge over this investigation.
Well, her little friends are
telling people
everything.
Telling people to.
They're not even her friends.
Yeah, she's not even had her as a friend on social media. Like she's not even been a friend on social media. They're not even friends on social media, and she's telling everybody to. Let me put this back up here because I want to go back over this again.
So where is this girl's parents?
The girl's parents were she's 16-year-old, and she let her go to a party with over 300 people in a campground till 1 o'clock in the morning.
It was not 300 people.
Mm-mm.
Yeah, yeah.
It was not parking
Tammy
space
admits
for
that
300
she
people.
planned
Unless they
a
all rode
sent out
together.
invites.
She
A
cries.
sent out invites.
Watch
So
her
was
cry.
Tammy a part of this big party? It was supposed to be a graduation party for the seniors.
Okay.
And
No, it was not. It was called a bash,
no,
like Woodstock.
not
Everybody show
according
up
to what
here.
not
It's all
according to what
social media.
Sammy
Show
says.
up here.
This is supposed to be the girl she hung out with, Sammy. She's the one in the interview. She said it was a senior party that all of them went to.
Oh, Miss Stacy, please show the interview with
Let's get to
Sammy
it. I know you.
Okay, she
and the
states
dude.
it in here that that's what they were
Please,
doing. She's
please.
only 16 years old. Let's see. Carly says she do. I do think Sammy and Jagger are red flags.
Would you
Said
please
she
play
would-
Sammy and Jagger's interview together? That
I
will
will
tell
here in
you
just a second,
everything you need to know.
Sherry. Uh, everything is suspicious. Absolutely. She's letting this girl, you know, she's letting this girl. Uh, I don't know why the law is letting this young girl take over tips and stuff of where this girl could be or who anybody. There was over 300 people at that party. This girl claims that her
There
and
was not 300
Kylie.
people at that party.
Yes, that's what she just said, Sherry.
I don't care what she
Hey
said.
Daisy, is there
Huh?
an actual news media about it?
There is news about it. Why did she
There is.
There
mention
Okay.
is a video with them being interviewed. Sammy and Jagger together. Jagger keeps his head
Oh
down
my God.
most of the time. And when he starts answering
Let's see. The
questions, she
girl's
cries. She
parents
just
were at
goes on
Reno Nights
answering
till
and
11.
waving her hands and
Themselves
everything.
and her.
Okay, Miss Daisy, you don't have to play it. But I think
I'll
people
play
would
it
like
in a
to
little
see it.
bit, Sherry. Right now, we're talking about this. The
I'm
parents
talking about
were
this.
at Reno Nights till 11 themselves and let her stay a bit later. The mom fell asleep and did not notice she was not home until morning. Oh my.
Wow.
Listen, I'm sorry, but if my child was out like that, there's no way
Miss
that I would
Stacy,
fall
you
asleep.
don't do drugs like most
Hey
Let's
other
see.
Daisy,
parents.
Yeah.
I'm going to tell you this. My
You don't
my
do
mom,
drugs.
single
Most parents don't
mother,
do drugs.
did
Most
not
parents
give
do
a
drugs and they're
dang
not
where
aware of
I
it.
was
No
when I was
wonder they're
16.
not aware of it.
I know. My mom didn't either.
Didn't care
I mean, she
at
did a little
all.
bit,
And I'm
but
going to tell you what, I'm
not
lucky
like
I
the
lived.
yeah. Me too. I mean,
Yep,
my mom
because
did,
this
but I don't think
girl,
my parents could control me at that time. So I just went and did what I wanted. But there was no cell phones or nothing back then. But nowadays, Tree Tree said, I never went to sleep until my child was home. Her mom fell asleep and didn't notice till morning and just took a text. Just took a text. No, that don't fly with my kids. They have to be on the
oh
phone with
no,
me.
yeah,
And they're
yep.
grown. My children are grown, but
Dude,
they have
my
to be on
kids
the phone with
come home
me.
from the Air Force, and they
Yeah,
have to come home at a certain time, or else they know I'm going to be up and looking. So they just come home at by midnight,
right.
and they're grown and on their own, and in the Air Force and protecting our country.
Exactly.
It's
So
I
when
don't
they
blame
come
them.
home, they know they have to be home at my house at a certain time, and they're very
it's good
respectful
for
of it.
children though they don't
Right.
like it.
Sammy
They don't
sparks
like the
Nicole
beef. They don't like them
Kinzinger vibes.
having somebody
Exactly.
different involved into a
She's
better
smiling. She
adult.
grabs her lips. I mean, there's just so many things about this interview that she does. Why didn't the parents take her home? There's no way I would let my daughter stay out
Please play
after
that part
11.
too, Miss Daisy.
Exactly.
Please.
And I don't think this was the first time
Jagger and Sammy.
that this is the first time that she's drunk because obviously they've been out drinking before this.
This is the first
And
time that
she was
she ever had
driving.
alcohol.
No, I don't think it was. This girl was
Oh, okay.
driving home from a party, blasted, allegedly. She's from California. Miss Daisy, I made a mistake and said Tahoe, California, but it was Truckee, California, 2 hours from me. Wow. It's
What?
okay,
What
honey.
was that?
It's from Truckee, California. It was called a senior send off. She graduated early and was indeed a senior. Obviously, her mom trusted her enough to go. The party wasn't supposed to be that big, but the word got out by Instagram. Well,
Oh
she
yeah, we know
said
how
it
that
was
happened.
100 people. I'm sorry, even if it was a small party, my kids don't go in the woods by themselves at any party. I don't know. I'm just a different mom, you
Yeah,
know.
my kids were not. Well, I just won't say, but I'm just telling you now. I was a helicopter mom and then some.
Me too.
Mhm.
Mine's grown and I
Oh my
still make
God.
them call me
Yep.
on the phone. I don't take a text. I'm sorry.
No,
I don't just take a
because
text.
anybody can text you. Anybody can say they're them, and
Right. Sammy
you
said
don't
they
know if it's
drove
really your
around.
child texting you or not. So
Right. Sammy said they drove around to places that they had slept in a car before to see if she was there at any of them. Huh.
Oh
I
God,
don't know about this Sammy girl.
that sounds like a big
I really
deal
don't.
where I was.
Um,
you know,
but
if she was at a party and drinking, somebody could have easily slipped her one of those RAP pills. And you know what I mean? You know how easy that is to do and how
oh
often
yeah,
that really does happen? It's a lot.
yeah. Especially at 3 o'clock in
Yes.
the or 1 o'clock in the well, the last text they said that she texted her mom at 12:33, and they said the or 12:36, and the last text was at 12:33. Her phone shut off at 12:33. Am I right, you
Right.
guys?
You know
Sammy's
what?
mother
That's
apparently went on
exactly
panel
what
and
we
said they
do.
know
Like
who drove Kelly
going
home,
to your
Kylie
party
home.
and taking pictures.
If that were true, this dude would be in an interrogation. The stories don't add up. No, they don't. Reno, Nevada is lots of casinos and parties. Tucky,
Yep,
California is very close to there.
yep. And I will tell you this, Reno isn't Reno flooding right now?
I'm not sure. I'm not
I
sure.
think I think I just watched on the TV where they're flooding when usually they don't have any rain at all.
Yeah,
Oh my
she had her
God.
driver's
No,
license. She's
I
supposed
feel
to.
the same way
Daisy,
around
someone
here.
in another chat on a post about this told me
I
I
feel the
shouldn't
same
point my
way.
finger at this mother, and I went off. They have the nerve to say she had her driver's license and is supposed. Yeah, just because they got their driver's license doesn't mean you let them run free and do what they want to do. We
No.
all know how this story ends when a person is missing for more
Someone's
than a
missing
week.
more than a week.
Yeah.
Yep.
It's not likely
And
they're
her
dead.
car's
Yep.
gone. Her car's gone.
Her car's gone, and
Her
if her
car
car's
is
gone, there's only
gone
one to two things
into a
that have
lake
happened. Then
somewhere
Uh
either
huh.
A,
that
she's in a lake
absolutely
somewhere, or B, they've
I have
taken her to a
said,
different state
please check
in her
But
car.
on her
this
Facebook
girl here,
to see
Miss
what
Sammy, the big head of the
motorway.
search team, allegedly, is stating that she thinks that someone gave her a ride home and that they kidnapped her. But how did they do that um, she
I
her
know what
car's
that
missing
is.
too?
That's
I
a
want you to
murder.
listen to the
Where's her
interview.
car then?
I want you to listen to the interview because she does say it's a graduation party.
You've been repeating yourself all day, but what's the latest? Tell us who Kylie Rodni is. Go ahead. I'll let you have the stage.
She really
Yeah.
can't tell
Okay.
you much
So
about her.
thank you, Kylie.
There she goes
Yeah.
again.
You're welcome. I know. I know you're super busy. I know you got to be tired. I know you've been busy.
Yeah.
I followed you at the press conference today, and I know you're a busy girl. And I just want to say I really admire what you're doing. It's amazing. You're amazing. You're only 18 years old, right?
Yeah.
You're
I'm 18.
it's outstanding for a young girl your age.
I wish she'd shut up.
But anyway, nonetheless, I know you're pressed for time, and everybody's wanting to know what's the latest. What is? Well, I'll let you take it from the top. Who's Kylie Rodni? Let's go back to the beginning, I guess, real quick. Just give us a rundown.
Totally. Yeah. So Kylie is one of my close friends. We met through mutual friends, and we became closer in the past year to coming months recently. And she is just a light in a lot of people's lives. She's wonderful. She's smiling all the time. She's caring. She's beautiful. She's there for anybody who has ever needed her. She's very outgoing. She's outdoorsy too. She loves the water. She loves to sing. Her voice is just amazing too. And she's just a beautiful girl. And we all miss her a lot, and so.
Yeah, I'm sure. You saw her at the party, right? You were at the party with her?
Watch how she
Yes,
keeps
I was
looking
the
away.
last person to contact her after the party, and I was with her basically throughout the entire party. I was
No, it's okay.
walking around with her.
I know you got a lot going on. I get it.
I'm at the team-to-team meetup, so there's a lot of kids outside.
Everybody's wanting to talk to you, and like I said, I greatly appreciate every minute I have with you. Can you take a quick look at this photo? Is this what can you confirm whether or not she was wearing this at the night of the party? Is that what she was wearing?
Yeah, so that top is exactly what I saw her in. If you can see on her left side, on her hip, you can see some skin. She was wearing a black bodysuit. I remember because we went to the bathroom together, peed in the woods together a couple of times, and so that's her shirt right there. The pants were different that she wore to the party. She was wearing green Dickies pants, but that belt
She knows exactly what she was wearing. How many of us know exactly what their friends were wearing? Okay, they peed in the woods together. That leads me to believe they went out in the woods together and everything. I don't know, you guys. This sounds very, very, very fishy.
Why would she leave her though to go get a ride home?
She said that she asked Kiely, could she have a ride? There was allegedly a text from Kiely to her asking her, has she had a ride yet? And she said,
that means yes. She left her.
She left Kiely, yeah. I think her car was a 2013, may not be tracking updates. Well, this girl knows everything about her car. Too much about her car, in my opinion.
Definitely what she was wearing too. I remember watching her have to take it off when we were using the restroom together. We were out using the outdoor restroom as like popping squat, basically. So yeah.
That was just released from the Placer County Sheriff's Office. This picture. I just found it on their Facebook page.
Yeah.
So there's talk about this top, the spaghetti straps top. Some people are saying it was found at the area. Can you confirm that, or is that
so that has not been confirmed. If it has not been posted on our Find Kiely Rodni Instagram page or on the website or on the Placer County Sheriff's Office Facebook or anything, then it is not true, and it is not something that people should be following on or trusting. The information will be posted and will be coming from us when it is confirmed. So to let people know what to look out for, if a changed shirt or something. So
okay, do you guys hear this? She's running the freaking show. This girl should not have anything to do with this, as far as she needs to back off. This is a criminal investigation.
She's the last person to see her, so why is she now?
Yeah.
That they should not be. She should not be running.
At the beginning, she says she was the last person that seen her and had contact with her. How does she know that? Maya said Sammy is very jealous of Kiely. She's lying some more. Allegedly. We got to put that allegedly in there, guys.
So who's our media manager? Is it TM?
Well, it's supposed to be this girl right here. Her mom is speaking out, but
this girl's the media manager, and she was the last one to see her.
Plump potatoes. Good night. Thank you for your prayers. Hey, Ernie Shell, what's up? Ernie, you want to come up? Come on up. Yeah, this girl is supposed to be her media manager.
And she's the last one to see her. That you can't do that. That's a conflict of interest.
Absolutely it is. Oh, and like she was the one at the party with her. She's the one who left her. How are
Why
they
is the law enforcement allowing that?
The moon. Hello, the other Sharon. I know. It's crazy. It's crazy.
Yeah, Lee.
Hi, sexy plump potato. Yeah, I'm gonna let you guys listen to some more of this.
Oh, yeah, that has not been confirmed.
Okay.
She acts like she knows everything.
So at the night of the party, the last time you saw her, can you tell us about, give us a rundown of the party real quick. I understand it was a large gathering.
Yeah, so it was supposed to be a senior farewell party where all the seniors and everybody from around our area, like Tahoe and Truckee and Incline and Kings Beach, were supposed to be there. They were invited there because it was supposed to be like saying goodbye to your favorite seniors before everybody starts going off to college, because soon enough here people are going to start leaving and moving out. And so Kiely's a senior, or she graduated early, so she's considered a senior, and I was a senior, so every senior was initially invited to the party. And as well, all grades were invited just so that they could say goodbye. So I had talked to Kiely, and I had known she was going beforehand. We hadn't planned on going together, and we ended up not going together. She came with her best friend Mags Larson, Magdalene, sorry, is her first name.
Yeah, that's okay.
Yeah, and so she came with her, drove in with her, and then Mags ended up leaving about 10 minutes into the party with her boyfriend Ross, Mags's boyfriend, and told Kylie goodbye and everything. And they were never planning on like leaving together or staying together at the party. They just went to the party together because they were hanging out earlier in the day. And then
so she had a friend that brought her there, that hung out with her that day, and brought her there, but now she's hanging out with her, but yet she's not friends with her on social media, but they're supposed to be. Hey, hello, Real Sunflower. Well, according to everybody, they're not friends. She's saying they're best friends, but people are saying that they were not even friends on social media, and that this girl had dated allegedly the ex-boyfriend. I don't know if that's true or not. Hello, Grandma D. Is her friend doing this for attention, just for thought? I don't know. Honestly, I don't know. She is implicating herself. Like, in my opinion, Sammy is kin to. Bless Lulu.
What'd she say?
Look what she said. In my opinion, Sammy's kin to Lisa Kay.
Oh boy.
Let's see. Teenagers change their mind. One day they are the besties, and the other day they hate each other. That's how teenagers' relationships are. That is true, Samuel.
It is true, but if she dated the ex, then that means that could be probable cause, you guys.
That hasn't been confirmed. I know it is confirmed that Sammy here and the ex-boyfriend are friends on social media, and both are not friends with Kylie. Neither of them are friends with Kylie on social media.
That's
so
strange.
How close of a friends are they? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, that's really strange.
What there when Kelly had, when Kelly had her car. Yeah, I don't understand that. That's very. There's a lot of weird stuff going on in this case. I'm not saying this girl's involved. I'm just saying a lot of this girl coming out and trying to run the show is a big red flag for me, because we all know that the perpetrator usually tries to get involved with the case. JSB, JSB, or someone that's involved. You know what I'm saying? Hello, Tennessee.
It's a young JSB.
Tennessee Southern Haley. Hey, Lisa Kay and Jody Sue love Jodis love child. She's pulling a Jody's. You guys, what time did Sammy leave the party? See, that's what we'd like to know, is what time Sammy left the party, and what time did and who did Sammy go home with? Where is that? You know what I'm saying? Where is that? That's why I'm letting y'all listen to the interview, because I want y'all to hear this for yourself, and we're just going to go over it. We're going to tell our thoughts about what I think, in my opinion. This is my opinion only, but that's just what I'm going to go over. Motives, means, and opportunity, in my opinion. I mean, she's telling a story that this girl was kidnapped by getting a ride home, but yet this girl is losing, like, her car's gone. You know? I'm saying 100% this girl is guilty of harming Kylie. I don't know. I can't say that 100%, but I don't know. It just seems a little weird to me. If I was Kylie's mother, I would be asking a lot of questions to this girl right here. I'm a suspicious person. We're suspicious. A lot of people are not, hey, don't mess with your crime community, because they have suspicion.
Yeah. Well, and here's the thing is, if she even is admitted that she is the last person to be with Kylie, then she is automatically has to be the suspect, a suspect. Not saying she's guilty, but she is like got to be the prime suspect, because she's the last one that's seen her and that was with her.
Right.
Supposedly.
Right.
So, I mean, she's automatically there.
Right. I agree. I'm gonna let y'all listen to some more. Just watch her body language. Watch her body language in this too.
I saw her the second she got there, and from that moment on, we were pretty much seen together all around the party. We would break off for mere moments from each other to go talk to other people or to go do other things, you know. But we would always come back to each other. We were just going around the party. We were drinking the same drinks, being teenagers, throwing glow sticks into the party, and it started to grow really big. I would say around 10 to 10:30, it just blew up. Like it started to get to the point where I was getting overwhelmed. And I'm a very social person. I've been to a lot of these parties. I've never been overwhelmed. I've actually been underwhelmed. But at this party, it was very large. Like it was bigger than any party we've had in Truckee all year. And for a lot of years past, there were people from what we think Sacramento, San Francisco. I remember talking to somebody who was from San Francisco, Reno, Folsom, areas that were just way out of reach from it. And it was really overwhelming and weird to see, but I didn't really think much of it. I just thought, oh, kids are around here. They have vacation homes up here. They're just coming to party because why not? So then Kiely and I were going around taking shots and just drinking. We were trading drinks with each other. We were sharing drinks with each other. We would go back to her car to get some out.
Okay, so they were drinking and taking shots. This girl's 18, Kylie's 16. Yeah, that's a good thing to be doing. Is going around taking shots, drinking with over 300 people there, knowing that your friend, your supposedly bestie, has to drive home. You skip out on her allegedly and get your own ride home, right? I would never have done that. Never have
Well,
done it.
here's the thing though, is if Kylie's 16 then and she's 18, that kind of makes her responsible since she's an adult.
Or whoever it was that dropped her off at the
Correct.
party. But the car is missing. That's the thing. The car is missing along with Kiely. And guys, this just really upsets me because I just feel like she's hiding something. Let's see. Second to no one said, I believe someone saw her leave one way or the no, yeah, allegedly 300 people has not seen this girl there at that party. I believe someone saw her leave one way or the other, and teenagers are obsessed with their phones. So, you know, there are pictures and videos, but Kylie's phone is missing. Absolutely. Absolutely. Taking shots and trading drinks or trading drinks for drugs sounds suspicious. I do think, in my opinion, and this is just my opinion, you guys, I'm going to put the allegedly, my opinion, da 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 da, because this is all alleged. There was drugs involved. I think that something went wrong. She took something. Something went wrong, in my opinion. Here, you can tell it's a bodysuit from the pic from the camera at the store. Exactly. You can tell that. Um, I think there's more to the story than what's being told by this girl. Yeah, there's a lot more, I believe. Samuel said, guys, come on. They were drunk and doing blow. Anyone could have easily just got her in the car with her and drove off, and nobody paid attention. I agree on that. That is true. But the thing is, nobody has seen this girl, allegedly. Out of 300 people, nobody seems to have video footage of her or remembers her being at this party. That's what's a lot of suspicious. I won't let y'all listen.
Alcohol sometimes, and then we went to her car to charge her phone, and we were talking about just random stuff, and then it's kind of hard to remember. And so, or no, we were talking about her texting her mom and her charging her phone and stuff, and just about the party in general. And then we had a few other friends in the car, and then we all decided to go back to the party. And we were around there for a bit. I had asked her for a ride home when we were in the car because my ride was leaving, and I wanted to stay at the party longer. And so then we ended up splitting up in the party because I went to go find another ride when we got back into the party after leaving the car, so that we could. Sorry, my mind is in a moment.
No, that's okay. Yeah. That's okay. I want to take a couple of questions here real quickly. Nola in the chat wants to ask you, who was fighting at the party? The girl and guy. Look into them. Was there a fight at the party?
Yeah, so there were some friendly fights that were going on. There was we had boxing gloves. People were trying to instigate. It wasn't anybody who had really any drama or.
So a blow is a blow of cocaine. Is that what y'all are saying? So they were taking cocaine at this party? Is that what she means by a blow? Guys, I'm old school, so I don't know what a blow means. I'm like
Well, if
Tam.
that's true, then there you go.
That this girl's got something's happened to her. She's got under. She's took something, in my opinion.
Yep. I bet you she
Oh
overdosed.
wow! Thank you guys
I
for
bet you.
that.
I bet you she overdosed. But
Oh yeah, Samuel said cocaine and ketamine. What is ketamine? What is ketamine? Sugar Mama
I have no
said
idea.
she should have cared enough for Kylie to see she got home safe. Exactly. Oh, that makes you think, you guys. Oh my God, look here what Samuel said. Ketamine is a horse tranquilizer drug. What? Are you kidding me? That would kill
Oh my
somebody.
gosh. Yeah, that's what happened to her. There you go.
Oh my gosh. Really? And young kids are taking this stuff? Oh my goodness. Oh my. Oh my. Oh my. Oh my. I guarantee that's what happened to this girl.
Oh yeah. Somebody's had to hide her because she probably took too much of whatever it was.
Oh my
Hmm.
gosh. Dark Horse said, I feel Ellie is letting her bury herself in her own statements. She doesn't understand her own responsibility in this situation and she is admitting to it. They are giving this girl enough to room to bury herself. I agree. Cheryl said, ketamine is a horse tranquilizer, but they are using it on the streets at a lot now. Coke probably had a bit of fentanyl too. Doesn't take much to kill anybody with that. Oh my goodness. Why would a 40-year-old man want to be with in a teenage party? One guy that was there said he knew that Coke and GHB was there. What's GHB, guys? Also known as Special K. What is GHB? Y'all, this is awful. What in the world are they letting these young kids get into nowadays? Oh my goodness, that's some scary stuff, y'all. I believe something happened to that girl. I do. I do. I believe something happened to her. I really do. A date drug. Maybe she OD'd on drugs and they panicked and covered her up. When they find that car, I guarantee you they'll find that girl. In my opinion, they'll find that girl when they find that car. They've took her and put her in that car. I believe it. Daisy, both links you dropped took me to American Dream Chatter. Oh, let me put. Sorry, I had. Darn. Let me put my link up here. That might have been why Ernie couldn't come up too, because he came in here a while ago. Uh, but yeah, date rape drug. GHB is a date rape drug and can be OD'd on. Oh my goodness. We use ketamine in hospitals now for pain management. Wow. I've never used that before. That must be something really recent. Yanni. Hello, hello, Yanni.
Let me turn off the camera because I look atrocious. Hold on.
Yeah, put the hey, where did
I'm
Christine
coming
go?
out to hang out with my farm.
Well, come on and hang out with the farm.
Hey, baby
I
This is
am.
crazy, ain't it? It is crazy.
Somebody's
Do you
told me
believe
Yeah.
this girl?
that
Christine's in the
Um, no, that's what I'm here for because she's
uh-huh.
full of caca and I don't believe anything she's saying. I think she's just trying to get all the attention, but I think she really knows what happened.
I do too. I think
Hi.
if you watch her,
And
hi
she's
Deborah.
trying to steer
Hello.
them in a different direction.
I think so too. Hey Deborah.
If
Hey, how
they
are
were
you?
on if that little girl got on ketamine, there's a possibility she died.
See, I didn't even know anything about that nowadays. See, y'all, I'm
Yeah,
so
well,
behind.
they also give it to cancer patients. So when I had cancer, they did give me. It wasn't a high level. It was a very mild one, but they gave it to me while I had cancer.
Wow.
Wow.
Yeah,
Uh,
but it was a very low dose. Like it just sort of helped me sleep and things like that.
Oh, wow.
But GAHB makes you kind of go into this crazy erotic behavior, and it's a very like sexually charged medication.
Oh, my goodness.
Yeah, and no 16-year-old should be taking that. I
Right.
mean, I've got a daughter that's 20 now, and the legal age of drinking in Australia is 18, which is ridiculous. And I've had to, like, even last night she went out. I didn't sleep until I heard her come through the door.
Absolutely. I don't
I
see any.
so
sleep with one eye open, and I actually call her while she's in clubs and everything. I don't care.
Right.
so
Deborah,
hi Daisy.
uh-huh.
Can I may I
Who's up
speak?
here? Hi, Miss Sherry, love you. Hi, Christine, love you.
This is Deborah. Yeah,
Okay.
Deborah.
So
Is
hi.
it Deborah? Is it Deborah?
Yes. So what I wanted to mention was the mother is devastated. If you watch, am I allowed to say a news station?
Yeah.
Okay, if you watch Fox 40 from
Uh-huh.
3 days ago when it first happened, and I'll give you the title of it, you'll get the perspective on other friends. And what one other young woman said was that very quickly, and it was a party for seniors, but very quickly, people that were not seniors, other boys from other areas, just kind of, they, what's the word I'm looking for? They just said they came in droves. And the girl said it was rather terrifying because, it's not that they came and attacked them, but just their presence was very overwhelming. And another 16-year-old that was there, she said she was terrified. So
Because there were so many people there.
because there were so many people there, and these guys, older guys, I'm not sure, no one said exactly how old, but they came and it sounded like they brought gongs, or they brought stuff with them.
Oh my God.
But Daisy, the name of the title of the news report is "Friends Recall the Night Truckee Teen Went Missing." So it's
Friends.
a recall
Tiny Dancer, absolutely.
the night Truckee, Truckee, teen went missing. And
Okay.
because I looked at all the reports and I found this one to be one of the best. And you
Uh-huh.
could see when you see the mother, I mean, she herself was out until 11. And this was a girl who was excellent in school. She did everything right. So they had an agreement, be home at 11, whatever, and when you get in, let me know you're here. But unfortunately, because the mother was out, she fell asleep. I mean, she's human. And
They're
but if
all
you
saying
watch,
that this little girl that you heard Sammy just say she didn't have a boyfriend, but people are saying it was her boyfriend. That it's
yeah,
Look,
her
I'm
boyfriend.
sorry that the mother fell asleep and all that, Deborah. I get it. But for
well,
me, being a mother of a little girl, like a daughter that's now 20, I do not fall asleep until she comes
yeah,
through that
I'm
door.
not here to trash the mother or to debate it,
Yeah, I'm
Nanny.
not going to trash the
Yeah,
mother
I
either.
so respect your opinion and everyone's. I just wanted to give
Yeah,
give
but
Daisy
this was a
excuse me.
16. This was a 16-year-old girl.
Yes, I know that.
16.
Hey Deborah,
I
you've got
mean,
static, honey. I can
I
barely
don't get, I
hear
don't
you staticky.
understand it
I'm
at
gonna
all
drop down,
because
Daisy, and listen.
you
Okay.
know
Thanks for coming up,
my
Deborah.
my opinion is
Yikes.
any 16-year-old should have a curfew, and the
Yeah,
mother should be very strict about it.
absolutely. That's my opinion too.
Oh my
16 year
God.
old,
That was my
especially
16-year-old
16.
daughter by 9 o'clock at 10. By 10, I'd be frantic. But I
Right.
think by 9:30, I would have called the police.
Yeah, I do feel bad for the mother because
I
there's
do
some
too, of
mothers
course.
out
It's her
here.
daughter. I mean,
Yeah.
imagine what she's feeling right now.
Hello, Hillbilly 29. Hello, hello. Yeah, I do. I feel bad for the mother because of that.
Yeah, me
Let's watch
too.
a little bit of the news here. I'm going to play a little bit of the news without getting
Yeah.
a strike.
I mean, like I
Um,
said, 18 is too young, and down here,
To
they
me,
can drink at
21's too
18.
young. Mine are older in their 20s, and I still. But some mothers are different than others. Yeah, I don't know why this isn't
Well,
connected.
you know why I'm a crazy mum. I
Yeah,
mean, I have my reasons, and I would have been if she didn't answer her phone by 9:30. I would have called
yeah.
the police.
Oh yeah, I would, and I
That's
wouldn't
just how I do. That's how I roll.
have.
You know, when it comes to my kids.
I would have never let her go by herself to a party at 16 years old. That's me.
No, me neither. If I did, it would have been at like 9:30, 10 o'clock curfew.
And she would have
And
been
I
talking
mean,
to me on the
she
phone.
would have had to have come through the door at 10, or I would have been on the phone to the police immediately.
I'm gonna play this here. Now this is hang on you all. This is a news broadcast. I'm gonna have to take it down and bring it back up because I don't
Okay.
want a strike, but I want you all to hear what it
Who's in the black box? Is that Sherry?
that's Sherry.
I can hear her talking, but I don't know what she's saying.
Yeah,
All right,
okay, here we go.
here we go.
Okay. Here we go.
Rescue crews in Truckee plan to keep searching for a missing 16-year-old girl. Kiely Rodni was last seen early Saturday morning at a high school party at a local campground. Her silver Honda CRV is also missing, and that's led investigators to suspect she may have been abducted. More than 150 members of search and rescue teams, as well as volunteers, are combing through the area where she was last seen.
I think the biggest message I can say is that we're leaving no stone unturned. We're really working as hard as we possibly can. Teams are tired, much like the family, and we're trying to do our best so that we're supporting the family.
Officials say the last time Kiely's cell phone pinged was at 12:33 a.m. She had called her mother just about 15 minutes before that. Crews are also searching Lake Prosser, which is part of the campground, in case she got into some sort of vehicle accident.
Okay, so that's one news broadcast.
She's a pretty little girl.
Yeah, she is. Let me see that if I can find that what Deborah Ann said.
You can see the mum's so devastated. I can see that's horrible.
It is. It's very ex-boyfriend
It's
Jagger.
so horrible.
TikTok claims. Okay, let's see about
But
this.
how is her friend so calm? If that was my friend, I'd be frantic. You know, so
exactly. Hello, Ginger Snaps. Exactly. Now here's Plunder talking about it. So
I love Plunder. Yeah,
I do
she's
too.
awesome.
So I want to hear what she has to say. I don't know how long this video is.
It's probably an hour. Hers are usually about 45 minutes to an hour.
Let's see what she has.
So fast with this Kiely Rodni case that I'm already filming this update to my update. So this is newer. In this video coming up, I'm going to talk about Kiely Rodni's ex-boyfriend, Jack.
Okay, so let's fast forward because I
info before it gets to them. Previously, in the part I previously recorded, you'll see coming up, I didn't know if the sheriff was really getting these kids to help them that much, but the sheriff finally said this is false and provided the correct tip line. I went back to look at Jagger's comments and I saw he had removed it, deleted it, erased it. I can't find it anywhere on his TikTok, but he is still clapping back. One person wrote, with all due respect, are you working at Placer County Sheriff's Department? Because the presser said all tips go to Placer PD. That's it. Jagger wrote, with all due respect, do you know Kiely? Of course, this doesn't mean he has anything to do with her disappearance. It is just a little strange, and the more people speak out, the more they wonder what the heck is going on with this case. So back to what I recorded earlier, let's see if we can keep up with this case as it changes. Yeah, we definitely have a lot to talk about in the case of Kiely Rodni. There have been plenty of updates in terms of all the people speaking out about Kiely and a bunch of stories that either conflict or complement one another. But are any of these people who are coming forward, are they helping police get in?
Let's see what we can find out. I don't know if that's. Let me find a news broadcast, guys, because that Plunder. I'd like to have the news to see. There's Good Morning America. Dad speaks out about the teen's disappearance. I just let me see if I can find the place where she. Now this is supposed to be photos description released on her. There we go.
I was having relationship issues with my old bank.
These stupid things here. But anyways, guys, it's crazy that these kids, teenage kids, has stepped in and decided that they were going to take over.
Investigators say they are now knocking on doors in the search. Yesterday, Placer County deputies shared a picture of Kiely inside a business just a few hours before she disappeared. And deputies say her phone has been off since 12:30 Saturday morning. Deputies also shared two more pictures. The first picture shows a sweatshirt she was loaned, and then the second picture shows the 2013 Honda CRV she was driving. If you have any information, please call Placer County deputies.
Wow. Yeah, so Dark Horse says, Sammy is watching. Sammy, you are the only one that thinks you are uninvolved. Please come forward to help this family and sweet girl you speak of being found and a revelation.
Resolution.
Resolution.
Resolution. Yeah.
Yeah. So let me just put this back on the girl's photo so people can actually see her when we talk about this. But yeah, why are these kids just taking over? Why is the law enforcement not like letting
Well, it could be because it could be the law enforcement playing the game with them, because I'm sure few of them are suspects by now. And Ellie often will let them talk so they get an idea of exactly what is going on.
Right.
Yeah.
As I said, Kylie's mom, we are praying for you, and this is not your fault.
Absolutely. But I don't blame her, but I don't understand a 16-year-old girl out that late at night.
Right. And some people has not been through what we've been through, and they're not.
Yeah, and that's true, because I come from a different point of view, and I know that. So, and I'm kind of biased in that way, and I try not to be, but I know I am.
I am too. So
I can't help it.
I've been told I'm way too overprotective with my children.
My kids will just stand here and tell you that while I'm on this live. If they come in the room, they will be like, "Yeah, my mum didn't let me do anything. I didn't have a normal child." They tell me I didn't have a normal childhood. I didn't have a normal childhood. My mum didn't let me do anything. Well, you're safe. You're alive.
Exactly.
Yeah.
You didn't get out at a party and this happened.
Oh, at 16. There's no way. No way.
Right. With all the drugs that's out there now that can kill a person so quickly. Like some of the stuff I'm just now finding out about. I mean, you can't.
So that Smurf storm, absolutely. But then I went through something really bad as a child. So I was like really crazy when it come to my kids. Absolutely psychotic. So I own that. I own it. I was crazy.
Me too. I was too. Sammy, you will not escape your involvement. It's inevitable. Just give the family peace. Something bad happened, but peace for the family is respected. In Jesus' name, give peace out turmoil. I'm praying. It's only been a week. It's not like summer or all these other
inevitable, meaning, it's definitely, she's making herself look very suspicious.
Yeah. Just by the way the words she's saying, she's skipping up on herself,
biting her lip, looking up into the right cortex. There's a lot of things.
Yeah. Deborah Ann, hey.
Hey.
Girl,
Can you hear me this time?
Yeah, I hear you better now.
I
Okay.
hear you.
Okay. I really, really want you to take a look at that one news broadcast because it really said a lot. So can I say it again?
Yeah. Let me look it up. Let me see what
you just search Truckee teen went missing. It should come up under Fox 40 News.
Truckee teen?
Truckee teen, Teen, Truckee teen went missing.
Okay, let me see here. And what is the name of it again? Family of Missing Truckee Teen, Kiely.
Wait, no, there's so many of them. This one only says on the title, friends recall the night Truckee teen went missing. And it's a Fox 40 News broadcast.
Okay, let me see here.
And it's really a good one because you get the perspective from other kids that were there, and you know, it's pretty scary.
Let me go back. Let me see. Friends recall the night.
Yep, Truckee, Truckee, and I think Truckee is where she's located, where they lived. Truckee teen went missing.
Let me see if I can.
Truckee teen went missing.
Yeah, I pulled it right up, you know, putting that information in.
Okay. Friends recall the night Truckee teen went missing. I found it.
Oh, I'm so glad. Takes about 30 seconds.
Is made of moments.
Okay, let me hang on.
Cool. All right, I'm going to shut up so you can hear it.
No, you're fine. Hang on, I'm gonna try to share it here.
Really good.
Let me stop it for a minute before it goes. Let me see if I can bring it up. And thank you, Deborah.
Oh, of course.
Let me see here. Here we go. Here we go.
This Denali trailer. This is where family and friends have spent the entire day and into the evening, hoping that people will come by with some information that the sheriff's department can use. Now, her friends want people to know there were hundreds of people at this party that you mentioned, and someone has to know something, but they want to stress that no one's going to get into any trouble. There was alcohol and some drug use by some of the people there. Law enforcement is not interested in that. No one is going to tell their parents. They simply want to get that information that could help them bring Kiely back home safely. Friends and family of 16-year-old Kiely Rodni gathered at the Truckee Rec Center to support one another and pray for her safe return home. The Rec Center has become ground zero for coordinating their searches.
It's coming up.
Receiving any information on Kylie's whereabouts.
I have kind of a combination of
her mother.
Fear and horror and disbelief.
It's that punch to the gut kind of feeling only a mother can know when her child goes missing. She last saw Kiely Friday morning before leaving for Hot August nights in Reno. Kiely decided to attend a senior farewell party at the Prosser family campground just off Highway 89.
We got home around 11 and she sent me a text at 11:30 telling me that she was going to be leaving at about 12:15 and coming home. And that was, I asked her to wake me up when she got in. That was always kind of, like what we did. And she said, okay, Mom, I love you. And that was us.
The party was only supposed to be open to those in the Truckee Tahoe region, but word got out to Grass Valley, Reno, and the Bay Area.
It grew to be way larger than ever expected.
That's Sammy.
Within the only 10 minutes that I was there, I literally had a group of
have been
5 guys
taking
trying to
drugs.
come get me to take as many bong rips as I could, forcefully without my boyfriend present. There was a lot of guys that did approach us. Definitely, I was getting a gut feeling during that party that something just didn't feel right with the amount of people that were there and how old some of these people were from the amount of people who did show up. It was scary. It was really scary.
Kylie's 2014 silver Honda CRV is also missing. The Placer County Sheriff's Office is investigating her disappearance as a possible abduction.
Because nobody has said that they saw her leave. They can't say for sure what's happened.
but she wants her daughter to know what's in her heart, along with this plea.
Kylie, I love you so, 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 so much, and I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry, and we're doing everything that we can. And if you have her, please give me my baby back.
That is
Oh,
sad.
that's just so heartbreaking. Now, the search for Kylie will continue tomorrow morning at 8 a.m. from the Prosser staging area. That is just off of Highway 89. There's at least 100 searchers expected to be there. Reporting live from Truckee tonight, Rowena Shaddix, Fox 40 News.
That's very, very sad about that mama. That's very, very sad.
Yeah, I know. She looks terrible.
Yeah.
Oh boy.
Yeah. I mean, some mamas don't know. I mean, some people raised to have, not to worry about their
Yeah,
kids.
because they don't have bad experiences in their personal life, so they don't have that. I can't, like, you know, I know I went too far with my kids, and it was possibly a little bit cruel because I didn't let them sleep over or do things that other kids do.
Me too.
And I feel a bit cruel about it, but they're alive and they're safe, and that's what mattered.
Mm-hmm.
And this poor mom, I mean, she probably just trusted her.
She probably didn't think that there were people out there that could hurt her child. That she.
Yeah, of
Yeah.
course. You don't think your daughter's going out to a campground and she's going to disappear. You just don't think that.
Right. Right. And some people don't watch scary movies. They don't watch mystery movies. It
But
scares them.
then once again, look at this mum compared to Candace Well. Like,
Right.
you know what I mean?
Yeah.
You see the emotion in her. She looks like she hasn't slept since it happened.
Oh no. Prayers definitely going out to her. I'm not judging her by any way.
I'm not either, but in a way, she kind of needed to pull the reins a little bit tighter.
We really need to bring more awareness to parents out here. Like I was telling you last night when we were talking,
Yeah.
Yankee, about the little boy that the mommy just walked right out of Walmart, and he
Oh,
was
yeah, I see
20,
it all the time here,
20
too.
or
I
30
see
feet
it.
behind her. And she had no idea. Like he kept turning around looking at me. If I would have been a perpetrator, I could have took him very, very
Yeah.
easily. And I
Yeah.
wanted to stop and tell her, like, Mom, you need to pay attention to your kid because
Oh, I stop them. I walk right up to them and say, this is your child, right? And they say, yeah. And I say, he was like meters and meters behind you, and you weren't even turning around.
that's
And
exactly.
they're like, mind your own business. They get really pissed off, but I don't care.
Yeah. He was blonde hair and blue eyes too, just like the rest.
They're the ones they want. Yeah.
Yeah. And the mommies, they just don't realize. Well, if you've never had anything bad happen to you in your life, then
You don't
you're not
think
going
it.
to be as cautious as me and you. you know, my daughter calls me what's that one girl's name? Gypsy Rose's mom.
Oh, Blanche. What's her name? The
Protective.
Blanche. Oh, she was awful.
Now,
Oh,
but I said, now that's not fair because she had Munchausen. I just am very, very protective over you, child.
yeah, I didn't do the sick thing. No. If my kids were sick, I would literally feel sick as well.
Right.
But I didn't want any. I'd stand in the room and watch what doctors were doing. I was more overprotective with everybody. Doctors, it didn't matter to me.
Yeah. Julie said, I'm in UK, so can only help by subscribing and thumbs up, but she on my mind all day. Love and strength to her poor mama. My
I
female
know.
instincts are Sammy and the other girls, and the other three girls know. You might be right. Look here what we got, Miss
Yeah, I think
V.
somebody knows a lot more in
Miss
there.
V. Let me ring my bell for Miss V. Miss She's out.
Miss B.
She's
Who's
out of
Miss B? Is that Veronica?
Yes, that's Veronica. Yay!
Veronica.
Are you still in ICU, Veronica? I have to ring that for her because she has been through the mill.
I know.
They
We
got
love you, Veronica.
They got all the cancer, so she does have to take a little bit of chemo. But other than that, they've got all the cancer, and she's on her way to feeling better.
Veronica, are you doing IV or did they give you the tablets to do at home?
She said she just got a room, so they got her out of ICU. Yay!
Is she doing IV? Is she doing IV chemo?
I don't know. I'm not for
Yeah,
sure. Are you
it sounds.
IV, baby?
I'd say if she's in hospital, she is. Yeah.
Dark Horse Justice says, Sammy, please see your mama and Kelly's mom. Kylie's mom's place. Ellie knows. They know the girl. Like I said, when they find, she said, not just yet. She said, when they
Not
find,
just yet. Yeah.
when they find that car, in my opinion, they're going to find Kylie. That's just my opinion.
Oh my God. And I just don't feel it's going to end well.
Yeah.
I don't want to think like that right now, but I'm sorry, that's the feeling I get.
Right. And
Yeah.
any of you all with the update on Harmony Montgomery's case?
Oh my God, how I'm so glad they're going to be justice. But the other thing is how sad that she's gone. You know what I mean? Like,
they must have found something in that refrigerator.
They did.
That made them think.
I was hoping she was alive somewhere.
Yeah, me too. But they did rule it as a murder case. And
good. And I hope they get life or death. I don't really care.
So they really are thinking that this baby is no longer with us. I do want to put that out there.
I don't think she is, but
no. I think they
I think they found enough to determine that she's not alive. Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're still praying for you, Mama V. We love you, Mama V. You're our Mama V.
We are always praying for Veronica, always.
Always.
I like the sage and the palo. That's the native way of doing things, but I do it, and I prayed for Veronica a lot. And Cher, because Cher's very sick right now too.
Oh yeah. Yes, absolutely. Prayers for Cher too, guys. Prayers for her.
Yeah, prayers for Cher. She's not in a good way.
Absolutely.
And she's like my sister. I love her.
I love Cher too. Poor baby.
She loves you too. She does. Yeah.
I do. I care a lot about her. She's been good to me. Tiny Dancer said it's probably a good thing. My youngest grandchild lives in Texas. I would be trying to go on dates with her. It's so hard, you guys. Listen,
I went on dates. I did go on dates with my kids. I did.
Afraid to say that same thing.
My son's now grown and married. When he had his first date, I went and paid for the food, but I sat a few booths away, gave them their space. But oh hell no, I was on dates with my daughter as well.
I've had my husband follow and take pictures of license plates.
I do that too.
Veronica said that the cancer was the size of a donut. Wow.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah. I'm glad they got it, Miss V. I'm glad they got it. I am.
I am too. Because wow, that's big.
Unsolved Cases said there's a couple missing in Reno where Kylie's mom was in the day and Kylie at some car show. Wow. That's awful. Oh, Jess wants to know, do you know what happened to Cher? What is she okay?
Oh, she has a really bad back and she's been in so much agony she couldn't even do lives a lot.
Oh yeah.
But she's okay. She said today that she's feeling a bit better, but I think she's in a lot of pain. She's one of them people that will not say that she's in the pain she's in. But she's got a beautiful husband, and he really loves her, and you know.
That's good. Oh, yeah. I'm gonna ring the bell because she had. Thank you. No colostomy, so Miss Veronica didn't have to have a colostomy. Yay!
That's good. They're horrible.
Yay! Thank goodness she didn't have to have one. Sounds like you had a really good doctor that she didn't have to have one. Yes, rest.
I didn't have to have one either. Thank God. Yeah, and she died today, didn't she?
Well, they was taking her to get organs. They were going to take her organs. I didn't hear anything else about that other than that they were keeping her
But
alive.
she was under the influence of cocaine and alcohol, apparently. Well, cocaine. I don't know about the alcohol.
It's pretty sad, ain't it, that she died?
It is, but she did have serious mental health issues because about 12 years ago she wandered into somebody's home. And they came home and she was in their home eating and stuff, and they didn't even know her.
Oh,
that was years and years ago.
Samuel said she passed away. Family confirmed. Aw.
Oh.
Can we honor Harmony Montgomery with 30 seconds of silence? Absolutely.
Absolutely.
Absolutely. Yeah. So, guys, we're going to go silent for 30 seconds, okay?
Okay, let's do
It's
it.
Harmony Montgomery, guys, okay?
Mm-hmm. She's so beautiful.
She is beautiful. She was.
Oh my God.
Okay, guys. We're gonna do
timed it.
a live
We did.
about her as
We
well.
actually did 35, but that's okay.
We did.
Yeah.
Okay, I wasn't keeping track. I was just kind of.
I did. It was 35, but it's okay. Look at that beautiful little face.
How could anyone hurt this child? I do not understand.
Oh, and her smile. Oh my
Especially her
gosh.
father, her own father. How can her own father hurt her?
She's so beautiful.
She really is. She's very beautiful. It's just sad. All this is just sad, you guys. This whole case.
Mental health is very important, and she didn't really take care of her mental health very well. And I think that day she might have had an episode, and that's because the buying the red wig, all of it sounds like sounds like she had a bit of a mental breakdown in a way, and yeah, that's what makes it sad, because she didn't take her mental health seriously, and she did have serious mental illness because she done many things prior to this. Yeah.
We are going to be covering Harmony Montgomery one day this week. I did want to cover this case and just kind of let everybody know we're going to be talking about this case as it goes. The more we dig into it, the more we find. Maybe could find some interviews with some people. Sammy seems to be the one doing most of the interviews right now on social media. So I don't know about that.
I would rather hear from the family, to be honest.
Huh?
I would rather hear from her family.
Me too. I would rather hear from her mother or her family. It's very, 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 very sad. you know.
I mean, the mother's looks distraught, and she probably sits there and thinks, she has regrets, and it would be horrible.
It's very I'll be right
I
back.
can't even imagine that feeling. Like, I don't want to imagine that feeling.
Yanni, I'm gonna run to the bathroom. I'm about to use the bathroom. I'll be right back.
Yeah, all right. It'll be the Yanni show now.
There you go.
It's weird her phone went silent around this one. She's supposed to leave the pod and go home, and her car is missing too. Either somebody cut her phone off, or it shorted out from water. Yeah, Thomas, that could have happened. Yeah. It might have gone in the water, and the car did too, and her in it. There's a lot of possibilities. I just hope it's over soon for the parents, so they get some resolve and understand and know what happened. That poor mom. Just sad looking at her, and then you think of Candace Wells and look at that mum, and you just know what a huge difference that is.
Okay, guys, I'm back. Woo. Sorry about that, y'all.
That's all right. It was the Yanni show for a few minutes.
It was the Yanni show? Okay.
Yeah.
Ricky Beaver was supposed to come up here. I put the link up for him, Ricky Beaver.
Who's that?
He's the country guy that sings.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah, I know.
The other night.
He was on somebody else's channel, wasn't he?
Yeah, I think he was on Cam's too.
Yeah, I think so. Or The Stand, was it?
It might have been The Stand.
Could have been The
Mother
Stand.
spoke that she was a very mature for her age.
Still, she's 16, so.
It's kind of like the Gabby Patino case. I mean,
yeah.
Even though she was of age, I would have been so terrified if my daughter, I would not have went for days not talking to my daughter on the phone or just taking texts from my children. I'm not judging them, mamas. I'm just saying, guys, if you got children, keep more contact with them, even if they're grown.
Absolutely.
I'm not saying anything against the mothers that's already lost their children, because they obviously didn't realize that there's mean people out here. And Gabby Patino's mom is just, they're suing. They're actually suing the Moab police.
They won that lawsuit. They got millions of dollars because of that wrongful death, because of what the police did.
Yeah, well, the thing is, too, also, is that she was in trouble. There were calls stating that he was hitting her. Like, they seen him physically hit her, and they let them go. They should have put one of them in jail, I think.
They looked after him more than her.
They did.
They took him to a hotel and everything, and they left her alone in the van.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Kitty Cat said, I'm sorry, my daughter is mature for her age. You still have to be a helicopter mom, especially these days.
Kitty Cat, absolutely. My daughter's 20, and I'm still, I still question everything she does.
A helicopter mom like me. Hey, Ricky Beaver, what's up?
Hey, darling. Hey, I wanted to come up here for a minute, if you didn't mind, and what I'd like to see is if we could do like a 30-second, be silent for that little girl that they did say that was foul play on.
Harmony Montgomery. Well,
yes.
Can you sing us a song for that 30 seconds? Because we already did.
Oh, you did? Well, where was I at?
I don't know.
I must have been I'm sorry. I must have been taking care of Chevelle.
You might have been, but I can do a 30 seconds Ricky Beaver singer a song. You want to do that?
Yeah, I could do that.
You know you can't come up on my panel and not sing, Ricky.
Okay, darling. Hey,
All right.
whatever you want.
All right. Let me chat this super chat right quick, okay?
Okay.
Thank you, God is love. Thank you for the super sticker. Super chat. Our kids are a gift from God. Absolutely. Thank you. Thank you for that. All right, I'll go ahead and take this down and we'll put Harmony's picture up whenever you're ready to sing. We'll let you sing.
Hey, y'all. I want to tell everybody here in the chat, and I want everybody to listen to me real close. And I want you to repeat after the things I say. I want you to say, "Hey, I am special. God created me. He created us all, and God loves me, and God wants the best for me, and I will not let Satan interfere in my life. In the name of Jesus, Amen."
Amen.
Amen.
Because I'm gonna tell y'all something. Listen, man, I've been blind for 47, 48 years, and yes, I've been depressed before in life. I have been down, but since I'm not preaching here, but since I leaned over to the Lord and trust in Him, God keeps me positive. If a negative, I take a negative to turn into a positive, and I challenge everybody out there to do that.
Absolutely.
And we need to do that. You need to do that, people. You can do that. Don't let Satan win, because you're a winner already, because God created you and put you on this earth for a reason. You're here for a reason, and you are somebody. If you got breath to breathe, you're special. You're important. Look at the mighty things that God gave you. He gave you ears to hear, eyes to see, legs, feet to walk on. You know what I mean? Legs. He gave you arms. He just gave you free will. I mean, he just gave and that's a lot to be thankful for.
Everything
And
of
we
God is good. So you take all the good away and you take God away and you take all the good away,
Amen.
including hope, love, breath, water,
Yes,
everything.
yes. And hey, I don't know y'all, none of you people out there, but I can tell you I love you, because I was raised that way. I was raised to try to love everybody, to love everybody. And far as drama, let's get away from drama. You ain't got to be a part of drama. When somebody says stuff, people need to learn how. They used to, you heard that saying, "Sticks and stone may break my bones, but words can never hurt me." That's not true, because words
That's
can
not
hurt you.
true.
Words can
Uh,
hurt you, but you
yep,
can be an overcomer and don't pay attention to that. Then when you don't pay attention to a person that's throwing the words at you, guess what? They're gonna move. They're gonna move on to somebody else.
amen.
And I challenge everybody to do that. But anyway, y'all, let's do a song. Let's do a song for this little girl that. And I tell you what, I wish I wished I was in a jail cell with her daddy right now. That's all I
Yep,
got to say about it.
yep.
It wouldn't be
Hmm.
good. Yes, I'm a golly man. Yes, I am. But that man right there, he needs a, he needs, he needs something, and that's not drama. That's just speaking the truth, because we know that he had
Ricky,
part of
I'll
that.
come in there, baby spot too.
But
Yeah.
anyway, y'all, let's do this song for
Oh,
harmony.
I can't
Okay?
stand them people.
No, me either. But y'all ready? Here we go.
Sure, we're
We're
ready.
ready.
I know your life on earth was trouble, but only you could know the pain. You weren't afraid to face the devil. You were no stranger to the rain. So go rest high on that mountain. Yeah, your work on earth is done. And go to heaven shouting. Love for the Father and the Son. Oh, how we cried the day you left us. We gathered round your grave to grieve. Wish I could see the angels' faces when they hear your sweet voice sing. Go rest high on that mountain. Yeah, your work on earth is done. And go to heaven shouting love for the Father and the Son. Go to heaven shouting love for the Father and the Son.
Woohoo! There
Wow.
you go, Ricky Beaver.
That poor child, man.
That gave me chilling. Oh,
Y'all, I really don't usually do acapella. I'll just be blunt with you. I don't really do that.
You did good. You did good,
you did
y'all.
great. I
You did
love
great.
her little face. Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
Hey, Daisy,
Yes, sir.
I got a song that's on. I don't really want to give it out, but I like to. If you are near your computer, I like to do that song for her. It's called "Her Own Little World,"
Mm-hmm.
and we could do that in memory of her. If you don't mind, if you can pull it up, it's on Reverb Nation. Ricky Beavers, Bowling Green, Kentucky. And it's called "Her Own Little World."
What words is it on YouTube?
No, it's on. It's on Reverb Nation.
What's that?
Well, it's like a well, it's something like a YouTube, but it's kind of outdated. But anyway, I got songs up there, which I'm getting ready to take them down. To be honest.
Let me see if I can find it.
Okay, it's a Reverb Nation. Ricky Beavers, Her Own Little World. But everybody out there, I want y'all to know that you are special and you are important.
And I do want to tell everybody that Harmony Montgomery's case has now, this little girl's case has now become a murder case.
Yes, it has. I heard it today.
Mm-hmm.
She has now been officially.
And they got evidence to prove it the way I understood it.
I think when they took that refrigerator out, I think they found something in the refrigerator.
So do I.
Yeah. So her case has now been issued as a murdered case. That's why we're singing this and talking about this baby right now. Let me see if I can find it. What's it called again?
Her Own Little World, Reverb Nation, Ricky Beavers, Bowling Green, Kentucky.
Can you sit down, please?
Her Own Little World. I can't find that.
Okay, look up Reverb Nation.
Spell that for me.
Reverb, REV, the Nation. NAITION.
Okay. All
Ricky
right.
Beavers, Bowling Green, Kentucky.
Ricky Beavers?
Yeah, with an S. Yeah, my last name is Beavers with an S.
Okay.
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 And it's called Her Own Little World.
Okay. Now I found it. Let me see. I found it. I just gotta find that.
Okay.
All music. Her Own Little World is what it's called?
Yes.
Okay, I found it.
Okay, y'all. Hey, y'all, before you play this.
What'd you say, Ricky?
Y'all, before she plays this, listen. When I speak, I don't want y'all to take it and like let it just go through one ear and out the other. I want you to settle this in your heart that how special and important you are here on this earth. And everybody's got a duty down here to do. Everybody's got a gift. Find your gift, find your talent, and use it. But the greatest gift God gave us all is love. So let's all love one another, pray against evil, because good outweighs evil. I promise you that. And great things is coming to America. Y'all remember I said that. Things is going to change for the better. We can't give up. But anyway, let's play this song here for her. And
Yes,
Daisy
Miss
darling, thank
Kirby,
you
she's
so much
dead.
for doing that. Okay.
I won't get a
Apparently,
copyright
it's
bill.
a murder case now.
Ricky,
Yes.
I won't get a copyright on this, will I?
No, 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 no. No, you won't. Cause you know why?
Why?
That I recorded that song. I got permission to do that. I recorded down at the sound shop in Nashville. I got the rights on that.
All right. Well, we're
No,
gonna play it.
ain't nothing. You ain't gonna get no trouble all over that.
All right, here we go. We're gonna play it for Miss Harmony, you all. Like I said, they've issued this baby as a murder investigation now. The father and the stepmom allegedly is involved. So we're going to tribute to this little baby, 5-year-old girl. They're saying that it happened, possibly her death happened in 2019. So
Oh my
Yeah.
the
gosh.
year that she went missing
I
is when.
think the end of 2019 to 20, wasn't it? Hey Daisy, if you
Oh,
can do this, honey, when you get done, like on YouTube, can you if you can share that and just put it on your channel? In other words, like share it with people. Everybody can see that on YouTube in memory of her, and maybe you can write something there that you want to say in
I
memory of
can,
her.
yeah, I'll put it on my community post too, Ricky.
That'd be awesome because I want people to remember this little baby. It's a shame.
It is a shame.
I want to cry, but I just
It's sad that her own father
Oh, I
did such.
cried when they announced it. I cried.
Yeah,
I
it's a
I
but
kind of knew she was gone in the back of my mind. I did, but
yeah.
hearing it just broke. I was heartbroken.
Well, the last time she was seen was leaving the house when they were moving out into a car, homeless, was from a neighbor in December of 2019. That was the last time she was seen by anybody.
Why not just
BS
adopt
let
her
that
to
baby down.
somebody
I hate
that
to say it.
can't have children? Like
That's,
why?
I don't know. She was failed by the system, the
Yeah,
police, parents, everybody failed this baby.
yes, they did, and that's
Mhm.
so sad.
It is sad. All
It's
right, Ricky,
very
I'll play
sad.
this for her. Everybody
Everybody,
listen up.
listen real close and think of this little girl as she has a picture up there,
Put
and I
some
hope her
purple
mother
hearts
hears
out.
this.
Y'all give this baby some love. Put some purple hearts out like Summer Wells.
Yes,
I
She
do
liked
pink
purple.
hearts for Harmony.
Yeah, she liked purple too, y'all. Here we go.
Oh, did you? Okay.
She plays with her dolls and her friend Minnie Mouse. Walks around with her thumb in her mouth. Lord only knows what she's into now. But Dawn thinks she runs the house. Nothing she can cook on her little magic stove. Ooh, what a chef for a 2-year-old. She makes the best mud pies when she scratches up her knee. Mama kiss my booty, Daddy hold me please. In Mama's shoes she trips and almost falls. Thinks that she's a big girl now, she knows it all. She drifts off the dream into her own little world. Watching that old worn out plane, she's daddy's baby girl. She
Yeah, Ricky Beaver. Thank you, Ricky, for doing that. That's
Well, thank you so much.
for Harmony.
Thank you so much for Harmony. God bless you for that. You're the bomb, Miss Daisy.
Well, thank you. Come back and sing anytime you want to.
Hi-
We love it.
Well, thank
Listen,
you,
I'm
Angel.
having a party tomorrow for Top Dog. You got it's a singing competition. You got to be there or be square.
Well, honey, I can't make it. I got a show to do tomorrow.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Well, if you get a chance to stop by, try to do it, okay?
Yes. What time is that?
It's going to start at 10. We don't know when it's going to end.
10 at night?
Huh?
10 at night?
Yeah, tomorrow evening.
Okay. Well, if I don't make it this time, baby, I'll make it the next time, okay?
All right. That sounds good to me.
God bless you, Angel. Thank you so much.
God bless you and thank you.
Uh-huh.
And prayers continue for this little Harmony Montgomery, guys.
And everybody, please check out www.rickybeavers.com and subscribe to my YouTube channel and Facebook. If you haven't got a CD of Ricky Beavers, you need to get you one because it's the best time. It's great country music, and you'll love it, I promise. And
yeah,
tell all your friends about it. Thank y'all.
Thank you. You got some real good music. He's got real good music, y'all.
Thank you.
So go give him some support, y'all. Thank you, Ricky. Bye, Ricky. I thought I seen Jinkies in here a while ago. She skipped out. Her and Curvy both. What are y'all doing over here, spine? Oh, Lord, y'all. Hello, Sebastian. Sebastian says, had anyone seen my daddy? I need my child support. I don't know who Sebastian is. Let's see. The police just have to prove it and try to get past the Miranda issue. I agree. God bless you, Ricky. Yes, sir. Absolutely. I don't know where Curvy and Jinkies are. They come in and dipped out. So I don't know. Let me call her and see what they're doing. Hang on. Hello, Grace Paris. Rhonda Lynn says, now I lay me down to sleep. I pray the Lord my child to keep. They love and go with me through the night and wake me with the morning light. Amen. Amen, y'all. Hang on, y'all. Hang on, y'all.
Can you not knock over my stuff?
Sorry,
It's very expensive.
Oh, wait. I'm calling somebody. Hang on. But yeah, this case is sad. We needed a little cheering up, y'all. We also, Sherry, what are you doing? Good night, Sherry. I don't know where Christine went, but yeah, we needed a little bit of cheering up, and we do it on this channel. For those of you who's just joining us, yes, we ring the bell when we get super chats and memberships. We get a little crazy on the farm. We try to just let go a little bit sometimes, you know. What could have been in the refrigerator to prove death? I don't know, but they put a biohazard.
It would be blood.
Yeah, they wrapped it up in biohazard material, plastic bag. The LA said they have bio evidence to move Harmony's case to a murder investigation. Thank you, Jess. Yeah, it's crazy. It is crazy, you guys. Literally crazy. This case here, we're going to be covering this case again. Well, there's Yaney. There's two Yaneys. We're going to be covering this case.
I got timed out. I got time.
Move. The what?
It's all right.
Huh?
Can you hear me?
I can hear you.
Yeah. I went to plug the charger in and it's me out.
Oh, okay. That happens sometimes. It does.
Yeah.
But we're going to be covering the Kiely case again, you guys. For those of you who just join us. We talk about Kiely, we talk about Summer, I've talked about Dylan rounds on this case. I've talked a lot about a lot of subjects. Um, we laugh, we joke, we have fun, we cry, you name it, we do it on here. I don't know where Christine went. Dark Horse Justice said, "We are so blessed that we can make a difference, and sometimes we can. But at the end of the day, we all pray for peace and justice and send blessing to those that help and believe." Absolutely. Good night,
Yeah.
Ginger Snaps. Good night. Um,
Good night.
this case is very, very, very sad.
Yeah.
And hopefully this child will be found soon.
You know, somehow I thought she
died.
was, gone.
Right. Had to go out while Ricky sang Vince Gill, Play It at my daughter's celebration of life. The 24th will be 3 years. Having a hard time. Couldn't listen to that song. Prayers for sweet harmony. Oh, we understand. We understand, German Shepherd Mom. Prayers for you,
Yeah.
sweet. Prayers for you. Debbie said, Miss Daisy, do you know who is Cam's chat last night? He had almost 1,000 people in there, and she was gathering sympathy from all of them, including Cam. None of them seems to know her. I have no
I
idea.
missed that chat.
Happy Friday, crime times and lies, crime lies and time, crime lines and lies. Happy Friday. Is Sherry going to bed on a Friday? What in the world? Carly's black sweater someone loaned her said, "You don't want to be forgotten. You just want to disappear." Wow. I didn't even pay attention to that. Wow. Sherry said, she and her car are underwater allegedly. Someone followed. Maybe Jagger to drive Sammy back. I don't know, but I think Sammy's very, very um oh yeah, yeah, yeah. I think Sherry's very, what did I just say? Sammy's very suspicious in my opinion. Uh,
Yeah.
Donna said, "Prayers for so many of you who are having a hard time." Absolutely, prayers for you all. We addressed all this horrific crime. When you think it can't get any worse, it does. Absolutely, absolutely. Hopefully something will come along in the Summer Wells case too. Kylie's disappearance plan was planned, I believe. You might be right on that. That's a sad thing. That's a sad thing. The hoodie of the singer. The hoodie is of the singer Lena Del Rey. Hmm. That's weird that that girl gave her a hoodie that night. I don't know, guys. These kids might be innocent in this case. I mean, I just think it's a quote from Lena Del Rey's song. It's coincidental, but I don't think it has anything to do with it. Love you, Tiny Harmony. You will be missed, honey, but remember forever by many. Absolutely. Brooke, please show them the interview with Sammy and Jagger. That's important. I'm going to see if I can't find that, okay? Hello, Grace Paris. Hello, hello. Julie said, Miss Daisy, on the hoodie it says you don't want to be forgotten. You just want to disappear. That's what a lot of people are saying that too. Oh, I'm sorry, you guys. Harmony deserves much better life. Absolutely. I'm sorry, you all. Let me see if I can find some more about this little girl. Let's see. Seashell Prosperity says Kylie went to a party in an SUV and Truckee drove with her black vans to celebrate graduation at 16 and going to college for music 4 hours away, far away from Jagger, Westfall. On September 16th, date started dating. Well, that girl said on here on this interview here that they weren't dating, that they were exes. They were exes. All these kids have had been failed by so many. I agree. There's a longer poem that went on with that hoodie. Oh, okay. Let me see if I can find some more about this Kylie girl. Okay. I want to see if we can find out a little more about her. Because her friend seemed to be. Hang on, let me see. Let me go back to the YouTube channel again, and I want to go back to not Ricky Beaver. We'll do this one here. Let's see. All the Dream Chaser. Here we go. Here's some more open discussion about it. We can go back over it again. Or I'll tell you what, guys. College at Santa Cruz starts at September 16th through the 20th. Sammy is sketchy as well. I agree. Where is the car? Who took the car? A friend? Then we have to have 2 kids missing instead of 1. Absolutely. I agree 100%. I do. I can't believe the campground doesn't have cameras at the entrance. Me neither. But that girl knew it, didn't she? She knew that they didn't have it. She absolutely knew it. Where is her cell phone? Well, that's what I'd like to know. The cell phone's gone, the car's gone, and she's gone. I think if they find all 3 of them, they'll be together. I do. Um, the case with Kylie reminds me of the kids that took their best friend in the woods and killed her. To me, for some ungodly reason, that's what it reminds me of. Yeah, that's what the girl from 10 to Life said too. She said the same thing. I think we're all a little bit suspicious of that friend. Um, and this interview explains it all to me. Let's see here. I'm going to try to find that again. The interview with her.
Questions here, real quickly.
Here it is.
Noah in the chat wants to ask you who was fighting at the party. The girl and guy. Look into them. Was there a fight at the party?
Yeah, so there were some friendly fights that were going on. There was
friendly fights. Friendly fights.
Really? It wasn't anybody who had really any drama or they weren't enemies or anything. It was more just friendly fights to keep entertainment going. This happens at a lot of our parties. We just do it to have fun. If somebody gets hurt, like we have people on them, but
so it wasn't like a fight out of anger. It was just kind of a just a fun competition type of fighting.
Yeah, just see who wins and who goes home with the title. Which I will kind of admit, people do end up getting in fights over who won, but not this time.
Daniel Taylor, Nola, thank you for that comment. Daniel Taylor's in the house. Daniel Taylor wants to ask you, did Kylie have her boyfriend or an ex-boyfriend with her at the party?
No, there was no ex-boyfriend there. Her ex-boyfriend lived in Napa. He was in Napa at the time, and I think he lives in Napa. And he actually drove up the next day, the second he heard that she was missing. He's very close with her family and her. There was no anything, and she doesn't.
So you all hear that she's right here. You'll hear her say that she's single. You'll hear her say she's single.
Not currently have a boyfriend. She was rocking the single life, like we used to say. She just wanted to be open and single and have fun as a kid.
I get it. She's only 16. She's just a baby. I just can't even imagine. How's mom doing? Have you talked to her mom at all?
Yeah, so I've been in close contact with the family.
How they doing? She looked just a nervous wreck. I can't even imagine what she's going through.
Yeah.
Our thoughts and prayers are with. I'm sorry. Go ahead.
Yeah. Sorry. Continue. I'm sorry.
I was going to say our thoughts and prayers are with the family. This is going to be a hard time. What can we do to help? What can the public do? The web sleuths out there. What can we do to help find Kylie? What can we do to help you?
To everyone at this point around the world, I'm hoping that this is reaching, and if anybody's seeing this, just if they can keep sharing this, get the story out to neighbors and friends and family and local news stations and local newspapers and posting flyers, making flyers, screenshotting and somehow making flyers. We need this information to spread everywhere. We're trying to get posters everywhere, information everywhere, just trying to have everybody in the world at this point looking for Kiely and just trying to find Kiely. And if anybody sees anything, to report it immediately to the sheriff's, the police, the Placer County Sheriff's Office, or the numbers that have been loaded on. There's been a lot of trouble and frustration with people about the tip line, but they have to understand that there's 1,000 people in there working, getting millions of calls a day now.
I know you had stated that we're not trying to create any rumors, but there was something on the Facebook page that I wanted to see if maybe you can comment on this. It says 2 days ago on the Neighbors app, at 1:00 in the morning, a topless female was being chased by a Honda CRV and was pulled back into the vehicle in Sacramento, California. That's about an hour and 38 minutes away from Prosser Campground. Kiely drives the Honda CRV. Her tank top was possibly found at the scene. I know we just discussed that. We can't verify that is true. Down the road from the they're saying her tank top was found at the scene down the road from the Prosser Campground.
Okay, hang on just a second. We got somebody in here. CPS News Network said Sammy is the new David Hogg's fake stage event. What does that mean? What does that mean? I'm really, really confused about that. Yes, Harmony is beautiful. She is beautiful. What is a friendly fight? Drugs and alcohol. Yeah, she talks about a lot of drugs and alcohol in here, you all. Sammy, where is your so-called best friend? Exactly. I wonder what that meant. Wonder what they meant by that. Okay, we'll listen up, guys. A little bit more.
The timestamps could be off due to a camera clock being accurate or inaccurate, but I don't know. Is there anything you can comment on that?
Yeah, so we are investigating into that currently, from my knowledge of the detectives. And
we are investigating. We are investigating. You're an 18-year-old teenage child. You don't need to be investigating anything. The sheriff's department needs to be investigating, not you. She acts like she's running the show, you guys. I think she's hiding out. She might be. Too many details, lying. I've stated this many times in this case. Okay, let's listen to it a little bit more.
It has not been confirmed nor denied that if that is Kiely, but we do not believe that her shirt has not been found. I can confirm
she
that.
She is not the law enforcement. She is not. She don't know. If there was a girl that ran out in California naked with her shirt torn off like that, how would she know? Look how she's looking up, y'all. Look how she's looking up, and she's got a smile on her face.
Or any articles of her clothing at all.
Okay, so I want to let's repeat that. The spaghetti strap shirt that was claimed to have been found, that was not hers.
No, it was not hers. It was investigated by the FBI and the cops and everything.
Thank you so much for clarifying that. So the spaghetti strap shirt, the top that was found, that did not belong to Kiely Rodni. Thank you for that, Sammy. Yeah. So I can. So now when we watch the press conference, the police were saying that they're trying to get everyone that was at that party to come forward. So should we tell should we get that message out as well to everybody that was at that party? Who did they contact?
Well, I've been not in charge, but I've taken on the responsibility of trying to get in contact with everybody at that party. I've posted teen meetups, teen to teens, where there's no adults, no.
Okay, what she wants to know, in my opinion, what she wants to know is who knows what. She shouldn't be talking to anybody. Well, I've got her on fast pace to keep from getting a copyright, you guys. That's why she's talking really fast. Stage event project coordinator. What does that mean? CPS network. What does that mean? She does talk fast, though. She does talk a lot of fast in here. She thinks she knows it all. She acts like she shouldn't be talking to anyone. She wants to see what people knows and what they saw that night. They should stop this girl. She really needs to be stopped, in my opinion.
Parents and no media coverage. Everybody stays anonymous, and everybody does not get, everybody is just talking teen to teen. We have interviewers, only about 7 or 8 of us, and that's the limit we're trying to keep it at, to keep the information kind of in a simple one source area that we can go to. And we've moved to.
She should not be interviewing anyone. I don't know. Surely the law enforcement, they need to step in. Law enforcement needs to shut this girl up. She doesn't need to be interviewing anyone. She needs to keep her mouth shut and stay away from this case because she could be a possible suspect in this case. Keep It Real said, he said anybody can use this video, just let you know. Oh, he did Keep It Real? Okay, thank you. I appreciate it. Thank you so much.
Locations, multiple, trying to make things more convenient in the Tahoe area, in the Truckee area. We've held one last night, and then we held one tonight, and we had a lot of teens come out today and explain things. It's just a way for teens to not feel the pressure of getting in trouble by their parents, or to feel like the cops are going to get them in trouble, or to feel that the media will spread their face all over the internet. We're just trying to get teens to be honest, because kids will tell kids who they kissed, and kids will tell kids who they drank with. And
they don't want mom and dad to know what really happened at the party.
Exactly.
I totally get that, and that's good that you're doing that. Laura Truan just was in the comments. Laura Truan says you're doing a great job, Sammy. So I'm trying to think, what else can you tell us that can help? Anything specific about that car? Is there anything like, I don't know, maybe the car? Oh, okay, go ahead.
Yeah, I want y'all to listen about how she knows specifics about this car. She knows specifics about the car. Now, I don't tell you right now, when I was 16-year-old, I didn't know specifics about my friend's car. But it really makes you wonder, how come she knows specifics about this car? So is the drug dealer not going to be charged? I don't know. There were supposed to have been several people there selling drugs. But she openly admits to doing drugs and all kinds of stuff on here, allegedly.
A lot of us just remember today because, again, we weren't ever really looking severely at a vehicle when we were just friends with her, but we do all remember that she has a sticker of a bull. We don't have the exact sticker, but it's a sticker of a bull that is right under the windshield wiper. Right under that is where the back windshield, the animal. It's a sticker of a bull, the animal, like a cow with horns.
Okay.
Right under the back windshield wiper. It's right under that, and her car does have hubcaps, because in a lot of these pictures, cars don't have hubcaps. Her car has Honda hubcaps.
Wow.
Okay. Wow.
That's specific.
So look for that car that has it may have a bull sticker of a bull on the back window, that 2013 Honda CRV.
Watch how she grabs her lips.
And there's a sunroof as well.
See, look at that. If you go to if you go to the behavior panel, they have pointed out to this many, many, many times that when they do that with their lips, they're holding back information. That's a sign when they grab their lips like she's doing and bite on their lips, that they're wanting to tell more information that they can't or they won't. That could be an indication that she knows more than what she's saying and she's not letting things out. That's why she's holding her lips back. Do y'all remember that on the behavior panel? Them saying that? Do y'all remember that? All right, here we go. Just observe how she does.
And it has a sunroof. Okay, that's another good detail. So it has a sunroof and it has a bull sticker. There's a sticker of a bull, the animal, a bull, on the underneath the back wiper, the rear wiper,
Yes, right underneath it.
Okay. Jane Darby's wanting to ask you, anyone that you noticed hanging around her? Was there anybody was hanging around her? Did you notice anybody around her?
To be fully honest, I was inebriated at the time, so I wasn't fully attentive of who exactly was around us. When we were going around together, we were just in a lot of different huge groups of people we had never met, because her and I are similar in the sense that we're both very social. We'll talk to anybody we meet. We love meeting people, and so that's what we were doing and everything.
You girls are amazing.
Sounds like y'all got wild to me, but that's what I'm saying. AK-47 said, so did she say that to throw off people, this car actually does have a missing hubcap? I don't know. I don't know why she's throwing in extra information in there. A lot of people are picking it up that she's been throwing off extra stuff. Daisy Chris Watts did the same thing with his lips. He did. He absolutely did, Robin. Thank you for bringing that up. He absolutely did. I remember that. I remember watching that interview. We'll finish this up, then we'll listen to what her mom has to say. Drunk and high, yet she recalls, yet her memory seems fairly good. Absolutely, Frisco Chick. I agree. Too much information. She stayed there all her life, talked to anyone, but they don't always listen and respect and respond correctly. I think the stuff about the car is what she's been told by family and law enforcement. How many of you all think she's involved? Put a 1 in the chat. If you think she's innocent and she's really a friend, put a 2 in the chat. If you think that she's innocent and not a friend, put a 3 in the chat. I'm curious to know what you guys think. There's some ones here. 1 line of coke in your back. There's a 2 on there. Wow, there's a lot. 1 line of coke in your back to square one. Wow. Looks like a majority of you guys think there's a 3 that thinks that she's innocent and a good friend. There's some 3s in there. Maybe. Actor guilty. Crisis actor guilty 5. So you think this is a conspiracy, CPS? There's 3s in here. She's definitely not telling the truth. 1, 2, 3, all. Boots walking. Unsure right now. AK. There's a lot of you all that seems to think that she's involved. She's on the little suspicious alert on me too, y'all. Same one voting 3. I know I see that. Okay, let's go back, guys, and listen to the rest of it, and then we'll listen to the mom.
I'm just impressed with it, but it's so sad that this has happened. I just, man, my heart goes out to the family. I just, she's a beautiful young girl. She's only, I got a daughter the same age. Lord, I can't imagine what they're going through. I just can't imagine. I'm just trying to think. I'm assuming that they're checking mine shafts. Maybe the car went down off the road into a ravine. I don't know. But the phone. What about the phone? Can you tell us about her cell phone? Is there anything specific you can tell us? Go ahead.
So it has we're having trouble remembering what color. Like my cell phone is a green phone, but I have an orange case on it. But we do know that her phone has a black case on it with a sticker on the very middle back that says sex wax on it. And it's an iPhone, not the Samsung that was found. It's an iPhone.
So it's an iPhone.
I forget which generation and which number, but I can post about that or something or get in contact with you.
Okay. Real quickly, Laura Truman wants to ask you, what about pictures and social media posts? There has to be evidence this party went down. I'm sure there's people taking photos or TikToks. I'm sure there's got to be a TikTok video of the fight or something, right? There's got to be something out there.
Yeah. So there's hundreds of videos. We have videos of people taking videos.
Oh, wow.
We have
very good.
Hundreds of videos, hundreds of pictures. We've asked everybody to send us any videos and any pictures they have, even if it's a picture that looks exactly like something else sent us. It could have different angles. We are looking at an app called Be Real, which is where a lot of kids waited because the Be Real, it's an app where you can post a picture and there's 2 minutes at random points in the day. There's only one a day, and it comes as notification will pop up on your
phone. She knows a lot, y'all. I just got to stop that for a minute.
Phone that says you have 2 minutes left to post your Be Real. Like everybody has, you can post it later in the time, but you're supposed to post in that time. We're looking at everybody's Be Reals because we know a lot of people waited until they were at that party to post their Be Reals. So we're looking for people to look back in their Snap memories of anybody that we can see in those videos, anybody that we can see in those Be Reals. We are looking at Instagram posts, photos taken on video cameras, photos taken on Snapchat, videos on all of these and everything.
Okay. She lived fairly close. Is this picture correct? She was about 12 miles away.
Yeah,
the Prosser family campground was roughly about 12 miles from her house. Is that correct?
That dot is not exactly where she was located. It's a little bit more to the right and towards the little blue lake that you can see up from it. It was a little bit closer to that lake, but definitely that's about, it would have taken about 30 minutes for her. We found out about approximately 30 minutes for her to drive that way, 38 maybe.
This is crazy. I mean, you knew her being a friend. I mean, your thoughts on her running away? Would she have a reason to run away? I'm just trying to come up with anything that, I mean, it's just, what are your thoughts on that? I mean, what do you think?
To be fully honest, from what I believe about Kiely, all ideas are still open in the air, but she's not the type of girl to run away. She loves people too much and she has too much care in her heart to leave people and not leave a note or talk with one of her friends or something. And she is smart enough to know how this would get out and that people would be worried about her. And she's a smart girl. She graduated with honors early from high school and was going to attend college, and she had plans for her life, and she seemed really happy.
And I'm sure she wouldn't want to put her mom through this.
No,
her mom just is destroyed.
Her mom is her life. Her mom is fully invested in her life.
I could see that. I could see she's got very loving parents, and I could tell.
Okay, guys. Yeah, absolutely. I could be very wrong about this young girl. I'm not saying that she is or isn't. That's just my opinion. But she seems to be taking over this case. She needs to step back. I think we all can agree that she needs to step back and let law enforcement do their thing. If she's innocent and she really cares about her friend, by her talking to people and letting people know things and talking about this, she could be yeah, she's talking in past tense. Absolutely. She could be very much messing this case up. She could. I agree. She does not need to step back. She does need to step back, even just her own sake against the public. Yeah, this young girl doesn't know how vicious it can get in here. She really just needs to step back and let law enforcement do the job on this case. In my opinion, I think she needs to step back and let law enforcement do their job and find this girl, because she don't need to be interviewing people. That she's not a sheriff, she's not a detective, she's not law enforcement. She needs to keep working with law enforcement, but not speak publicly or talk to people at that party. That, I don't know. I just think that there's more to the story than what meets the eye. Well, I sped her up. I sped her up, y'all. To be fair, I did that to keep from getting a copyright strike. I did speed her up on this. Can you see the Instagram link? No, I don't. I've not. They said she's changed it though. Who gave her a ride home? They said the mother knew who give Sammy the ride home, but I've not heard any confirmation about that as well. I've not heard any confirmation. I think by her saying interviewing, I think she meant calling people that was at the party to see what was going on so she can tell the family and keep the family up to date. I agree. Hey, Regina. Uh, Girlfriends going to a party or club sticks together and make sure you leave together. We never left one behind. I agree, you all. Sounds like these girls were into more than what we're used to, guys. When we were young, we never messed with the kind of stuff she was talking about. Sounds like they were into a lot of bad stuff. In my opinion, they were into a lot of bad stuff. She referred to having those fights at their parties, plural, more than one. She would promote them. She said it was the biggest party they had up there this year. Wow. Wow, you guys. Anything could have happened to that girl. Anything. But guys, I think I'm going to go ahead and get off here. I'm having a lot of pain right now. I'm not feeling very well. I want to thank you all for coming out and joining me tonight. I wanted to come on here and talk about this, and Harmony Montgomery and title fights illegal. Exactly. But I love you all. If y'all haven't had a chance to subscribe to my channel, please go and subscribe to my channel. Jinkies is going to be on after a while. If y'all want to join her on her channel, Jinkies rumor has it. And we are all the cops during this part. Where were all the cops during the party? I have no idea, you guys. I have no idea. But guys, I love you. I'll be back tomorrow night for. Oh yeah, please join us for Top Dog's party tomorrow. I promise I'm gonna try to keep it clean. I don't know. If Top Dog don't show up, I'll be mad at him. But I love you guys, and I'm gonna do a little more research into this story. It caught my attention. We'll come back and talk about Summer. We'll talk about everybody. I love you guys. When Jinkies comes on after a while, go over and sub up to her or sub up to me, and if you haven't already, and join her because she's going to have a late night cocktail. Good night, everybody. I'll see you tomorrow night. God bless. Prayers for these babies. Prayers for justice for Summer, Harmony. Prayers this little girl comes home. I love y'all. Bye, everybody. Bye.